me ma kwaba edeba Adom TV. Jumade we eye enkranhye sembre. Na me ametidwa mu amede jumade ho chia me. Edi amje so eye Apostle Dr. Nita Kotego. What to say? I believe every one of us wants to make a breakthrough. See a better team. Abrabo ayebo e ba na ya wade e sika sam ya pomodne ye nyuma so see a better team na yaye adefo. But it's not easy. One gentleman called in my office just last week, Monday. And before I could offer him a seat, he took his seat. And without even asking him anything, he said, "Sir," in a very low voice, "Sir, I'm tired of life." AdomTV be around my office and seen him. Oba ko wanchia. Mama na kunyo otrase na o se Mira. Abrabo ma bide. Na me bisa that day. I started to work and say, I've come to a point in my life where I feel that nothing is working for me. Everything seemed to go wrong with my life. I struggle to start anything new for fear that I might not succeed. Also, say bibi ba me timi na pese me yo a. Ya na me sure say me yo. Say me koye no akodi nkugu na manfo besere me. I am currently abusing alcohol and I'm having sleepless nights. Also, say me am no ka say there. And sad there of my fan nyonko. Say me no nsan nie na empo me kodam am ntimi nda. Die komine kra ne say wo ba me na bubra be mfie edunie. The woman of my life just left my home and got married to my own best friend. Ni Yesu. Osema me yire am neto mfie dunie ye won kwada mienu. O ajami yaya esan sabro eni suba me wo muntino. Akoware madam fu bi. Maka kan wo so wo mabio. Semre my madwene say abrabo esu ni mfaso bio. Say de ekoya na mekono. You see, many of us get to this point in this man's life. You be any do baby abama ya do. But I want to assure you, say wo pese we ni abrabom. Say wo pese wo tumpon. Say wo pese udaye no. Eyesu a onyame de bo. Everyone wants to enjoy a life of greatness and success because it's now DNA. Abrabo ya mo bi so medi hia medi awerwo. Amedi nkuguo. Ye bo wo no, hihye wo no. Ye de ye osesebe wafa ba bi obedi nkunim. Wafa ba bi benya yedie na empo waye o mama. Aso watra se adwene ho pen. Etwa mfoni se wo waye o mama. Watra se adwene ho pen. Ebisa se kwamben so na befa so adi nkunim. Na ede akura na se meyo na me so metitim abrabom. Baby amanfo adu no se me du ho etwam. So person otitimu a, you see, creating a breakthrough refers to taking steps that will help you to move away from the valley of life to the mountain top of glory and honor. Ye kaso obi atitimu a, yes a free sabi amena donkom afro akomepo a enemunyam ene empo enegye waso to move from sameness to a different area. Say we free baby awo ye enedai na kompempenso amanfo betwa ni ahwe say kwadwo na ebe ama na edu hei ye mo se mano. To be able to say you have made it in life and you have made positive changes in your life and progress in your life is beyond what you are thinking right now. Nya pese wo ye bia. Nya pese baby o pese wo du bia no. A change nya wo dwena ho ndede. Indeed, once you wish for a change, once you want to be great, the first thing you need to know is that there's no magic to instantly fixing everything in your life. Enkunyambi enu abaye sampa bo nyankopon bo ami o hey nyankopon atonsu agusu ne se enenko be your mama se enenko be your defo debi se be your defo se be your mama so be nkunim fatiti ne ejina wawo so se aware be dimu se aware be efe se aware be di ye no e fatiti na ekura wonsam sempo obedi nkunim no aye no ekura wo we na mame kai asem bia me kai na twere konkromu Numbers chapter 13 verse 1 to 33 So we Christian ye Christian ada cover Bible. Na be Numbers. O kira me say Onyankopon ni Moses kasae. Se won soma mema enko kuro bi so. Na se won ko tete kuro no hwe kuro no so se da kuro no so tie. Aso akofa kuro no namum. Na Moses epa mema dodo se won enko na won ko hwe kuro no se da kuro no mo tie. Na odu kuro mo na wo baaye no. Amane ebo no chemu mienu. Dodo na ka se ei owura Moses. Mema yekoto won no. So mo so mo nie atenten gram ya de ayesa bebe e won anim. Ene mema mienu ka se da bi yebeti wom. Yebetuma bunkam wo so. Wo no adwene a wodwene no. Ene tumidi a wonya. Obi se ni atome no me de me nko school da. De atome no se me ho nye fe. De atome me nya politician me moa me. De atome no me nyo boefo. De atome na den eso se mankasa e ntro. Obi so se de atome no me wotumi wo nyansa metimi edi animu. How you describe your circumstances will define your attitude towards the circumstance. Edio enye yo we dey na say amoabutu. If you define your circumstances as challenges that you are able to overcome, indeed you have the wherewithal to deal with it. And then the manager on say to make a breakthrough in your life, to climb the ladder of success and greatness, it's not by magical ones or easy road. It depends on how you describe your circumstance right now. Kwambe nso na ofra warrior. Kwambe nso na ofra brabo. Ene be kire kwa befa so ape eduru ama brabo ayemre. Aha ana meja wo na kai se me no kai Bible no asem Numbers chapter 13 verse 1 to 33 ko kan na be hunu nsem a me kan wo no me ka se de kama minti Numbers chapter 13 1 to 33 e be kan sa abakwasam na kire wo se de onipa hu fa no sa na obetimi ahwa brabo afa. Aha na meja wo na me de na ase ama wo se onya mre ehwe me da eja Webek ampedu ase na bada Sarah na Thomas ase se won bo machidom e produce here me gina camera ho na me da eja Donas na mada wampo osmosis ase se won nyina e ka bo mu ne adom adwumayefo nyina onyame nhira obia onya mre hwe me de woni onyame entina
akwa babiem ni te kotego insuran kan no nkranhyan semenenso odi amaye dwumadie na na ya hyase se bedwam de du so no ye bedwam kase ensam no ne etodwa omu bi ni akwa bi kro no bo aso dem nyame fie na nei wakokro no bo honso ye de honsam no ebebro na yakọ nyantrammo na de hye wo hoso omo kwan nyanti aban meboa won eno ne nsem bi na no pay me de bro sa Adom TV bedwam kase wo share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTube a wo search ya Adom TV 2 kwa adomonline.com samno ne nsem ahodo bebre nsugu ho a unya bra no watna se akenkan mididi afia amankwa tamaklo faseda mama Joy Trish Owadaroma tade fefe eho ne free afia ne die mientie se den nsem ni kire mu no etie owura bi esusu se wanya mfie be duasa ene ne de nyame fie eye Captain Jesus Prayer Camp ho ene wakokro no bo de apie wo ho eni
amani bono echiremu se Daniel eba Captain Jesus Prayer Camp no mu se wo ba beji ayarehwe e wo nkokọ ye wo kwa Westminster ni mu na isan se okọ bia ho no mu no okọ wiewia mobile phones gas cylinder ntade ene niam afoforo bi e ka ho nti akwakodia police for ensem samodoku e ban bodwuma yini e wo prayer camp no mu oni amani boni nkomo twetwe mu no wo kire ne nam so a e ma wotimi e kire Daniel
Inti bese wa manti ni sanya meka no mdi boy bi ba ha se ya onu so ni problem ni se bi a ne sa ha ne kakra bi inti no emre kakra mu o ya luta o fa amanfo nyema bi no de koye inti no koye oba ye no papa nso je Nyankopon ache na adom ache de a o ye hwan so fa de na se oba no kasa oba kan no kura no ese 1 week later boy ba kunso ha no dada no e no ji ni phone no de ekoye eguso a ye hwehwe no nti ahema na chiwe na minya nte ye sa amanfo bag ni omuntade ni omunyema bi ayra ti bode bi po ya bia wa chiwo no ye kohwe bode no so no omatwa bode no e po de ni enum se ye ntade nko abai so far abai na ye bisa no oche baby odi nyeman kogu ya yekofa ye no wafa cylinder wafa gas cylinder omo de ye aduane ketwa ni bi wafa no na wasan atwa bode mienu ene ntade ne inyema ketenketin bi a akeka
Kasia no so de hye wo nyantra mo ma wole shi ye wokpon kataman so mansin mo nene won su wo mo kwan ekwan no nyame anim ni ha dwene eno so nam so ama wokọ ahohia bebre mu ne santi Adom TV kasia ko ho a won yen edi nkomo yi
first kwan second so no pende guys ha mu disturb ye problem mu disturb ye ansana last time I'm crop baha about taki we call it maybe waha come to be frank the police for no the road is not good for them one problem.
The problems here are numerous and we cannot rescue ourselves as at now. We need the assistance of the IGP and any organization who can step in to help us with the security issues.
George Nwete Ahingwa assembly member ewo Hebron electoral area ono so ni amani boni etwetwe nkomo no wode to nanimu se ensema manfo ndi atudwa ni nyina no kre.
Our main challenge is that we don't have a police post or a police station in this area. As an assembly member, I have fight for the grantors of the land to give out a space for a building of a police station. We are not getting, and these are our challenges. At the same time, because the road network too is very bad, the nearby police station being Oyibi and Dodo Accra, it's so difficult for them to assess roads now. To me, very quick. To me, attend to the situation. So seriously, the challenge is very huge. By the Nyamimwa Eyene Kakakakra.
Yanko eye Boahuntri, ye no wa fida kwabre South Mensimo Santamantemu, eye bia ye paibo. Ewo hopa na adehye no se wo mo srempanifo nyumakuo no wonfa timetable mra wo mo bra wo mo pese wo mo papa abo no sabe ye betimi aboa wo mo nso wo mo nsem eni biaya
wo pai abo ewo bo ho a ewo afigya kwabre South Mansini mu a ekwantia wa bi adamu a eka entribuo ho ene ebo ho bom a ema ahyemfire ho ensem eyetietia eno na wona wo pai abo ho echem se ekwan eda ho ensese eda ho ema nipa faso sanse wo pai abo na ehu Adom kase ebopin ho ene kromafo no bonkomo ena ye ne Mr Steven Yebo a enkane na wo ye efiwafo nyina chairman ewo bo ho bonkomo ena wo chem se sesi ade ehia wo mo pa ne se wona e pai bo no be mo blasting table.
Say pa a problem pan say blasting kro mo ye wa no. Anytime bi omutimi blasting. O kwa manfo dan crack bi we tu chance na be tubuo. I think a blasting dey nke person nke e pa dia omo ye time omo de be blasting. Ni ehu say roaster ni time say no be blasting. The time no so no omo blu alarms on be blasting. We ye ho a we ya we say e bia adwada na brada na ukra no be blasting. Who say Adam why ready.
Ye pa ya na ba ha. Nenso eche no mo kan ma na nka omo pai anka kwa underground ensesi ano enye do bia beka bia na omutie omo pai emenu akra nyame nko anka me ba keto akra nka bo ne ba beku
no achi Adom kase ne adehye bia efa ekwan so ebo nkomo no kire wadwen sei
so omo be pai abo no a omo bo salen e de esi ye ne a ye fa ha no se omo stop yen se be ya ebo no nkan yen enti enya dia aha ye fa no boni bia wo mu sa ekwan we tete kwan a eda ha
mo me ne boy net ye pa ne dada mu no mo pai enti se ye twam a enya hwe minim se kro bia ba bia blast wo no se ye be blast a ye blow alarm ne esi barrier na ye blast wi a na ye obi aba
se almost ne dia anka beboa se kwantia ene owo nenam
Adom TV Badwam kase na oguso hwe no kuma wo mrahye bedwafie mu sanka be ya mampani adodankwa akufuado ambulance spare parts hu sika no entua na wo mdo ehunu ne se dwurumdie ne ketase hye bi wo mu pa ensem ode tudwa ene
is ebusuafo ejapade kind of arrangement. He should act promptly. 2, the minority caucus in parliament demands that President Akufo-Addo should instruct his chief of staff, the Honorable Freema Opare, to desist from mounting pressure on the ministers of health and finance to make unlawful payments to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited. I know Chief of Staff, she wants to be in the good book of the President. Let me help the President's daughters and their business partners. As for this one, it's the Ministry of Health statement that exposed the Chief of Staff.
Afi wasade kokoboma mampanyini se woman into the Chief of Staff remorse say opare se wonya se abribia ode ohye eto oswafo sharp muden so ene sikasem so se wontu asika ma adwumakuo bia wo munim ho hwe.
Approval. And we have all the NHI formula here. The health committee members are here. No approval. And Chief of Staff, you know that. And yet you are mounting pressure behind the scenes. We are demanding that President Akufo-Addo should instruct his Chief of Staff to stop this unlawful pressure on ministers. This one is Ebusiafo.
Investment Promotion Center, the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, one more share. Na wamo dwendwen kwanya wombe faso na kuya hunyuma wo my Ghana mu akọ animo na wonso wo nyuma nkuma no ne ade won betumi aboama wapegem akenya won Adom TV kase etwaso te dwumadie enyuma nketua ene adantemu ena ebehia ya woni multinational enterprises esi adwa akabie wonfo enso ede wano eto ankurankura ne aban nyumaku awoduo emu sebayi a wobeboa ma manyi kuayensem akonkan Center Director Oda Investor Services ano Ora Edward Ashon Lati ene wonu mu ekọ dwumadi ya setwetwe nkomo ene wodi tu dwase ehu benyi apa se value chain services no behye mukina ewo oman mu nkankan ene kuayefem na wo share COVID-19 yade no eba yi a enyansunsanso ewo adwuma omanfo ye ewo kuadwuma no mu a sisei ema adwuma no enkoso yenti okyerese investment promotion agencies abamua oni amano ne adwuma ekwa wodo no multinational companies ekabo mape akwan wodo befa so aboa otwemu a ewemu nsakra yenso enya nsunsanso bone ewo enwuma nketwa ne adantemu so senti ekwan obefa so aboa MSMEs ene se obekyerɛkyerɛ wo mu ewiase afa na nyina sɛde wondwumadi ekɔ na aboa ama wadwuma wo ye no so etumpon okade to asosade ba kwa GIPC eye ense oni adwuma ekoyi edinsa woso na kwan obefa so aboa wadwuma no head of marketing ewo Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Mami Grace Ijeble enso di to dwasa so ye na ye krado so obemma enyumaku awodo wo man Ghana mu atimi anya yonkofa eno so beboa ama ebebremato yefem edwade a ekoso ye African Continental Free Trade Area no so etimi egine penti ya you know wa wutu bodu ase wa wutu Senya West mensimu wo mfimfin eye nan kwaku osadu ya wotoso miensa wode itudwa chiremu nkabompa no wono ehia na no edenu achi de esi ya men ne obi ato na no monsie do no omo hwese enyisa ne mane firi ho na nkabom ene asomdwe entena ho so manfo bekai Adom kase ba mane yese enura enwumrebe se no ndu abapa ho simaduanan num no eto ka nipa ba kom ema ne hwere ne nkwa enipa bi osu se wo mu ye langas obodwe ase ene kobowura himfi wabra na ahimfo eboa wo ho akwakosi bodwe ase ehene posifo be so ha ene free National Fund Police Unit ene Central East Police Commander wo kokobo omanfo obodwe ase ekuro no ho ban se be yi amenti wo wase bia emma osi hene ne wiye no ohene wo ewutu bodwe ase nai kwaku osadu editor manfo edim se de aka no eya asomdwe isanse no no hia beboa mo wonkuro no etumpon ye kanyina ne se amanfo no nso so enya yente ase ye so enya omonte ase ye nyina ye nkambom na whatever peace and development aye hia obodwe ase no na ye nsanka. I'm going to focus on health. I'm going to focus on development in general. And no na be my hu say ye good leaders. And eye ni jeda e ma bobi ase man nyina e ma na cha sha potwidan ebusua a ye wo bobi ase eye ni je man for over 35 years chieftaincy matter yankopon dia ba wiye say there is no case in bobi ase Oko National House of Chiefs now oko yes searcher so person hwe say bobi ase problem manson wo bobi ase a there is no problem because asem no ye dia wie ama omo verdict and the judgment no Frankatuni ma NDC amanyoko ye John Dramani Mahama na wose wono won kan samu a enimo on shebo na asɛm bi ene wɔbɔ nto awɔ ka bi ayade a nyame ya dom Ghana de tumi no ɛhyɛ ne nsɛm a ɔbɛyɛ no de afutuo ma Ghana fo sɛ wɔn ani na hɔ wɔ MPP Franka Tuni Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nsɛm a ɔka ka wa ɔka kɛkɛ ne mum ɔmfa nya adwuma
Pesua so ehwe kwan ma NDC amanyoko na chitafo ne kanema mpanyi John Dramani Mahama ebepie mu ho no mu ani nyina wode bontoa e wo mantem no emu nipa botwi ebedi wachi ya no ya woda no di nyina ekere se wode ho den etai NDC amanyoko no echi Franka Tunima amanyoko no John Dramani Mahama ene omanfo ekasa no wode tu dwase NPP aban enada ene entora obetwa kere Ghana fo ene ma wodi nkonim na nso NDC amanyoko de enyade obetimi ayesa de biara da
7 December. You must vote for the truth. I, Wepia Mahama, I will not come and deceive you. I won't tell you I'll build one district, one factory, when I know I'm not going to build it. I won't tell you that I'm going to give every constituency $1 million when I know it's not true. I won't tell you I'm going to give every village one dam when I know it's not true. I believe that we must give our young people jobs.
And wechi okade to aso say NDC aban a ebeba no ade ba ko a si wani so bebi nyuma mama bunu ranya biaye esan se bosha washa omanfo nyina eye adwuma ye a 24-hour economy national apprenticeship program eye hye ya hodo bi a wode bedi dwuma wa adwuma fam.
We were constructing roads, we were building schools, we were building hospitals. We are going to continue to do that under a new NDC administration. But aside from building schools and hospitals and water and electricity and roads, our next priority for the next NDC government is to provide jobs, jobs, and jobs. There's a saying in English that says, "Don't give me fish, teach me how to fish, so that when I want fish, I can go and fish for myself." And so what we need to give to
Mami no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na ha ne bema kwan na no pay ye de asie ni ada wase emre ni ada je rade fa nkomra somdwem ne mum koso ana ne yentena wo Facebook/Adom TV extra and I say Go TV ene DSTV ko YouTube Adom TV YouTube ubenya yenso ewo ho me nkomra ye nchakra de bon krata na de aben ne online de no wada ma de to so ye basisia.
Right, fantastic morning. I'm saying so ya agudi mun samna to aso de ma say Badwam go kansi samna to so de se fata sauti na ya de bai kete wese enye de ruwa bia kiji wana kasani rekase du body ye be hyase de fi the Olympic Games. But you do need not just a corner pompon swanessa and in football and man final Saturday USA versus Brazil and Abebaso. Now third place is Spain and in Germany near share the obetime Aje bronze. Yefone kopie one man 200 meters and Gabby Thomas USA nearby what me Aje gold medal or a man from who to say yes wa bremu ye Abribio by and Fanis affiliate. What to me, AJ Gold, no 21.83 seconds, and not to me, RJ or Paris Olympics. Nas and a man, the animal thing, and can be a vida anymore. Ejim on to me, yet, but Naja, which them to be. Bene, a boy said a John Sabako. The main man, the year 200 meters. Samino, but to me, Ejnagan and Nemo now, so wait to me, AJ bronze be the Amaya good in the intimate. But it be a bronze no so head in there, but it be a bit my bang bronze no crank and your bad. Samino, move him. You're going to send a man 200 meters Nesikoe. Branding a year in a different way. KGL for Nigeria so matrix and a former assistant coach of the Black Stars, Masudi Dramani, Koko Piasi, and then some to say Nkwala Kumboro Mubonde, and no depa.
There are many of them who can even play in the Premiership. You know, you see, it's all about. You know, I started by speaking about the DNA and then the structures that have been put in place. If you have a clear structure when it comes to development, then you heard about the Yamal and others, right? And everybody was announcing that he got 17 in the tournament. But in terms of experiences, his experience, because he's played in the Champions League, he's played in many La Liga games, And before even showcasing him, he's played a lot of games. So the many games that youth players go through are what give them the experiences. And so as for the age, don't worry about the age when it comes to youth football.
If you want to copy from very soon and check Kabaye and Nana Biasa na Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers Shasi. Ghana first game in Angola or Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Na stadium we soon be pictures and images near the Sisi Niema also the Niema pim park so caterpillar grader helicopter aeroplane just a Niema and park and so nyasa mketo ama park no one more. Nka grass de beka sase be mini po neke acha easy cry na no ho asem no se park ne be ready ama Black Stars se sia kan ho senye ready no Ashanti Regional Director of the National Sports Authority Mr. Kwame Ba and then some to dwa chire mu sene ombe ama park na ready.
I believe Baba Yara shouldn't be a concern to anyone, especially respecting the fact that we are all in it. We know the passion of the nation, and we wouldn't want to belittle anyone or take any stakeholder for granted. But the point is, yes, we do these events occasionally to beef up our resource base to maintain the facility. Okay. And so we are saying that we are on the grounds, we will continue to do our work, we will continue to maintain and fix everything possible to ensure that the stadium is generally ready for all competition. A lot of videos on the social media, and I have tasked my IT department to do a before, during, and after video and pictures of the stadium. And at the end of the day, we'll come back to say that yes, prudently, we have managed the little resources you want to hear about from the Kumui program. And at the same time, we have been able to cater for our water bill, electricity bills, payment of janitorials, cleaners, and all manner of people working day in and out to ensure that your dear Baba Yara Sports Stadium, it's at a point.
And only near director at the Eto Eja. Now, if you want to copy more from a young apostle, say a new team about the Ghanaian Premier League more. Menoka say the Division 1 Super Cup, Kromo Bobby Niadia, and no now more penny or Taumano, or Peter upon Domfe, then some to say the policy of the Ghanaian Premier League, the modern away a player, now wow more than one. Wabakura. Into one video be consider so wow 2 aquacra no on pay aquacra. I want a team ni Montini. We small boy cry no two. I just say we dry pa small boy out 2 we dry on far more team no how the young boys say moja mo money in sujina mo and be see akan o season anymore
bebre ebi wo ma ubam na be wo problem na wo by 27 years o ma me yemienu na information kura che say o yere nyam no me fa onko ana nti di enti so ka chem say me fa akukudan ene de ene of late no 1-2 football young boys no yede bibo timbo o ye team e qualify ya eni team e qualify ye kwa bank so no ye mix 10 players from our squad me nko fa obi a ne maye mi na yere nyama 27 years na me nko to no me fa nko ba na all blast dabi nti wo nkora na mabubo mu di no o mu nyina bia star enti dabi ebe ye fu no e doso omusu kwa na menyo alwo faso na sa akuku danfo na o se me nkofa na diye manya nto because 27 years na wo bontu na match kasiere kwa do be krase na yere nyim na ni fie wura se ni fie wura se otu na yere nti okwa ba ebi ayebi
Meza Peter upon Domfe na young apostles so CEO ngoche mo say dabi o mekane so ko yire ho no dabi ntini o pe young boys so mo nyere se bia ne yanko the man countryman songo na on fa songo stake in twaso for my na no pay wo bedwama we can see Mr. Patrick Osaje man countryman songo what me kan mo akwa ba na no pay.
Fantastic morning Mr. Meji obiaso also boko there
Nyame Adom yeguso kakrakra akato nebro na say next week pe na yetiasim okwa bipon nti yeguso ye warm up
next week nyina nyame ma ahode na yebekwa kopi boko opoto na yɛtumi akɔ akɔboa na yɛabepɛ wo maame akyi koraa na fantastic bibia atumi yɛ dɛn akɔ nkan na wo video yɛ a mehwɛ ɛfa NSA foɔ yi akoma se boss no ɛnyɛ saa mekɔfa anaa maka kyɛ me IT foɔ ne sɛ wɔmputuputu things together ɛmbɛkyerɛ na nne hia yɛ wote ase sɛ maka kyerɛ me IT foɔ ne sɛ before and after wɔmputu things together no mo fa metre wa mo o mfa metre wa mo o mo fa die no mo fa metre obi anka nche ne national sports stadium mo no ye timi fa nye business em fa nhwe stadium no ana one enim say with stadium a ye timi di ye business kama very professional but mo be we business ni be we asika be ba no maintenance culture no che kwan mo be fa so CC wo no e professional ena a glass na no mu tete aso no aye ka say pitch cover anywhere obi anywhere o ka kire fo no national sports stadium for ne say na ye stadium no o mo maintain a o mu timi fa nye business and o mu timi fa nye entertainment but o se mu nya ho akade se mu di entertainment na mu di business na mu be dey mu betimi a maintain the ye biti say pitch na nipa anasa amanfo 80 aso no o se kamu ebia munya pitch cover ma cover pitch ni na so grass no so na amanfo 80 aso a fine professional and moreover no boys ni bobo ni bia eya akone ko busa boys no say ya wo mu ye happy anasa eya na ye wo mu de wo mu ye very comfortable eya Babara Sports Stadium pitch no so eya busa players in the pitch no eya o manage ana grass in the ni sitwa no grass in the ni SCF masa ye ni stadium kuru we mu what in America because of akwaduro any sike dia abi ye dini ba the taxpayers money ye ni stadium kuru we mu CAF any FIFA kire say CAF kire say you Kumasi Babara Stadium kwa ni betime sisi for now the abo international matches enye efere enye aniwu abegina obi chiri mi say na mama me IT for no put two things together from start to the end eba bi ya kire Ghana for send o musi chat here any send o musi here and no fa so be na de bebre Ghana for and fa so de bebre ni say mo be maintain stadium ni mu jiska mo de be adwuma wo stadium wo na mo ye entertainment was stadium wa ya wo baby o ni kwansi etete a all rough ebi ni pitch no grass no so no munya pitch cover na mun cover iye anu ne hia na me sa makacha me IT for so mun put things together and metre ni de nonsense nka ho kura on fan to baby no moment tennis stadium ni ye uta say ni stadium a ye disi akan wo Ghana ha say ama ye development ne ye youth development ni na academy ye infrastructure enye ewukuru ye DC akan ye de sports ye infrastructures enye ye ni modern stadium bia ye bia ye ni modern stadium a ekuta all the sporting facilities ye ni bi o ti ase ye Tigana ase ni ekuta Kumasi kuta secondary kuta Tamale ekuta Accra the nation's capital stadium Ningna international standard. Only Babara Stadium near say yes, only for a more international football. I didn't know Bata, even the nation's capital or minor capital, no, you need international sports stadium. I be to Messi account I can't approve it. How? But you see a maintenance culture very poor. Multi stadium war and a Pikaba. You how well a moment tennis stadium where Janai Krat say a Janai in flow stadium or Krat say a Janai a hot cent Krat say stadium one a hot cent Krat. How you maintaining the stadium? And in here is a Kwamu who maintaining Babara Sports Stadium and here Mudia business Mumia Umfaso business no so and a Mudia business as sports stadium one. Mu maintaining ye mu kutamu ye tisani a pitch baby a tete a football grass and so no very bad. It will be maintain sports stadium. Now, you need now, my member Olympics, no, me ba Olympics. Me ba Olympics, Olympics in the hear me. It should be a worry to Ghanaians. Say into me a day, and you medal be our Olympics, or say you're worried to Ghanaians. Or say a idea, a worry to us. Into me a day, and you medal Olympics, and a bad, a very, very bad. They're very, very bad. Say, you to me a day, and you medal Olympics, you could be you call it say, you call Olympics in a say, Ghana, would it be? I won't say yes, you call Olympics in the I mean, you to Kruma, and you host you all sort of a year competitions. How to keep them on their toes. Olympics 20 years now, football, and then more football playing Kobe. Member football, 20 years now, Olympics. Intimin Kobe Meteors under 23. Black Queens, a ma Intimin Kobe Olympics. As we have Bobo. Paris Olympics, no say how, we are gone and ya. Say, yes, sports to do a yes, sports no Epiana Biara, ye more sportsmen and women, and moment to develop it. And ya, a young medasno, and Famo Moho, and the Ghana, and Pija Ghana, and Conan. Na sports ni Biara here because it may be a terminal. Not your athletes, no co-Olympics. And your crown boxing, Omuyadi, and your crown, Omum Tunicano, Omuyadi. I mean, Ignatius Gaze, Amoni, those days. Tali, you bet me about Martamo, Omunina to me. Just say, Ghana may be a term, you call Olympic Games. Your boy Homodi, Anya, Bakubidia, boxing medal bidia, to say, you bronze video. And they medals ne Diana Manforji, okay. Medals ne Kwaneko, Tam ne Kwaneko.
Yeah.
Yanjibi, a day, and how you could, you're sponsoring yet, met to us 1 p.m.
Sure.
Met to us 1 p.m. or fire for fire. Sports na you clone winning, said,
yeah.
You could have bad sports ministry, bad sports minister, bad sports administrator. I also see it, right?
Okay, more fire. My man, Mr. Patrick Osache, my country, Masongo, and 1 p.m. You share our fire for fire. So you be generous so na see sectorial debater. Ya shall say or Adom TV so. Year to 2 year 9 year share the various sectors na me pacho bad me pacho year share education into ye bad the NDC and MPP on be what work for education and the on my year education money arrest so afi matro sa battle no TT we bi ne tie obi a policy or the banya yoben obi okro kasa na no poetim so odi ntro entoma no the NTO mu ye sectorial debate san abaso de den Adom TV so to kasha ne so sa efma me bet power de esi akonkwan no pa me de nsabro ebreo kama pa enye easy kra and I me papa a birthday yes my spiritual father Apostle Francis Amwakwata of Parliament Chapel International, yes, the overseer, yes, and see one. For that's a happy birthday going out to you, Daddy. Yamisha on Tom Konamoma Kuma Swabi more life, more strength, an increase in anointing. Yes, Yama Pomudin Pa, and yes, Yama and Anope. Happy birthday once again from Yenina. You're show well. Now, I was here, Imagine Australia, see Bernard Paddy Butre, Sergio Manocha, my producers. Kejuana Kasani Erica Siedu Bwedi Yada Pomodin someone to us some messes a Fiamankwa Tamaklo. Koswa Hebegum.
Benensom Adom TV health tips wo bedwam so medidi afia amankwa tamaklo wa woni ye ehyaase adwada ebenada yi de unimia ye ka na wotwe mu nkomo nyina ye West Spain sisie ye oya ka odwe bi wanya ka for sorry na no de ni age limit per de enu dog de emfa mu nkura no bi complain o musisi a menka so ya kra bone na bia ni school bag ne parks bi a hihye na chinti ene de sade na ebre no endpoint homeopathic clinic Adaroma ena nkomo yi ene dwumade we ye de bro say health tips Mr. Kan ye ho na ye ni ye nkomo Dr. Duboatin wa hada ogana ye mu akwaba ye da sepa Wadaroma ye nto aso me se no ano ye nwie
ya da so eno ano ye di nkomo ye ka sisi yade ye na ye ka the courses yade a etimma obi sisi etimma obi eka fom a ye beka nse sisi yade ema obi wo ho a na wachia ne saa no ma no na ye hwe the courses no na another course ade ba course ama bibiri sisi yom ya eye overweight omu yedu bibiri omu yedu a put a lot of pressure on the because wo soro no modu wo obi afu na wo hwese obi asi aye no a weight no enyina abegina wo sisi ne so okwan bia so wo beti yawo so yawo ade ba akoso a etimi so ede ba obi wa occupational hazards obi wa adwuma a wo ye no etimi kofa sisi ade bre no especially drivers omo ko long journey omo a mo ye bankers omo mo ye adwuma obi okra no a opeke ade kwa otwe na konya no se tre na akopeke ade no wi anu asa atwe tre no asa be betena se o tena se for a very long time sa no a eno so no put a lot of pressure on the waist here eno so timi de sisi ade e ba besoe enipa obi so wo hada na de no a e wo ho no na nye saa ayi obi wakọ adwuma a woye saa omom ye warantu aransa ibi wodi kim eni nyina timi kofa sisi ade e ba besoe your medical conditions bi say arthritis arthritis ya arthritis ni ye inflammation of the joint na joint no apart from say wrist ene o knuckles ne o knee ni saa na ma no etimi usisi so eka joint no to bu ha ne de no na arthritis no ejane sisi eno so timi kofa ba obi so ha ne de no de kofa ba bi ade bi ho efe ne se spondylosis one day be di hu komo pa spondylosis eye obi ho a bo nse degeneration of the spinal cord na just say the spaces in between the spinal cord no and I say bo nse spinal cord no weaken so na bo nse eye saa ne ntino bo nse na ska na kamia each other na kamia each other saa no na saa nerves na ewo inside no na kamia no e don so mpem ebiri no ano etimi ekofa ba ya oyade bo efa ne say spinal stenosis eno no bo nse the gap in between the spinal cord no bu ana kamia more the spaces no is getting narrowed eno saa no so etimi kofa ba ya oyade bi so efa ne say sciatica eno no so sciatic nerve no eno so no mpem ebiri no ano sa wo de no damage a eno so kofa medical ko efa ne say sciatica emo especially mo du bebiri no bonsa wo to ase no efa osisi no ba wo to ase nyina no etwetwem we mu nyina ye some of the medical courses ya eno so etimi kofa yade efa ne say yade and especially omo ntanya yade bi efa ne say fistula obi wa bonsa na sebi ne kokobo no etimi pie na moja esa wuzi no ana bi omo ta akọ private abonse na moja wo ta akọ private na moja ta di akire obi de no to sen moja koko eno so over a period of time no eno kra so mpem bibiri no ano etama enipa da se ni sisi etimi ehede ya and basically no we mu ne some of the normal ya na ana so omo tena se che bibiri ana obi wo kra no a oho a wo se bi ameba also akwara massage no ono awo wo se massage ma na se maame massage me na obi agya no so no wo miamia no wo ye saa no na spine no oputu pressure on nti massage ya yen aye ni fie ekura nyansunsuan so bone empa ye da so etimi kofa sisi yade ye ba empa de bia me ka se ye tompa ye orthopedic obi ka se minisika unisika unya benya sika de akokwalebu ubenya sika da ba endpoint because obi wo ha empa no obeda so no obeda be so de na empa no obone tokodem pa na mre na the spine no okoa no over a period of time no akofa sisi ade eba usisi ya wo ya ana wo ne medical condition bi afre endpoint to be party clinic e wo number yi so me ana wo frɛ ma mepeke number no ye 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68.
Eda say Dr. Eduboaten no number ndi ode be ma nti frɛ no na de edi hu nkomo na wotwe mu nyina nso ode no ato aso kyena nkwa hoden wo ho a hia ye simanum ye nche na ye de aba eda say
Coco Mlemle and Amedi Efri Ebromedi de Sandra Heme Gracias Montero Sandra Heme Ametiwa Jme Nyame Adom Entertainment ame Ghana for Tremoi.
When you Sandina, where the Jayo or your guy? Sister Sandy be a guy.
That's right, I'm the guy.
We a guy.
Fans near most, more big of yourself on Sama. That's straight up. World of Entertainment. Nia Echa Guono. Medi be a somo. Kama. Yes, son so. The fata when you know assume no. Near the be assumo. asem kese ba franka ensi so odofo eda ponachi honom wujina ponanim kra wo hu asem na eba no kane ana yesek asem ne so na de tie nwumi wo tie nyina meso hwewoni a wojina video nim ebra na wo ba nsem no ma 7 hot ade ama Ghana ha say oya ade pa na ne bia meka say underrated people bia ekofo bi omo ye good am underrated o ma che wala sika ho sina so yi ka ho na when na DJ Breezy dey ko studio onim se wa bono nwum ye bebo a che no Breezy say I have a surprise for you baby girl okohwe na say landlord na nkasa obede a verse edaso free once more be free na we na akoya abaye ne de na the reaction was priceless. Big shout out to Pedro Sheldon. Yen share abaya no reaction no senia na ni jefa abro hu so obede e won nyom so I see on say senia reaction e che senia ni agiye pa bo more be the landlord for a reason. Wow, when you landlord that you hang down your tenant. Oh, why you ningina like obede na nkasa low key obede ebwa youth ne pa trust me. Low key obede cheche verses. Nem say we na camera that's why mo bra Mike wa wone guy no abaya ne dase odase ma me na so chance ni tino ya wow do na pushing you no obede da so push ya wa ha for it oba ye bejewo ye to aso a de bia ka sa ware ye Bible ne kan na say he who finds a wife tino ade ba kwa me ninje ho your ungratefulness nipa ya ajo sa ye me call Kenya ni Dubai buy no nice one me call Dubai ni Kenya buy na me beda ampeduase responsibly say o man happen ye enti ingratitude die enye guy obi ya de ma na wantimi ankai na odi ho ya wa no me die na me ken Dr. Like ya branche bia wo free Kumawood sini twanim eyi ne ho pieye ekoye YouTube skit eboa ma mabunu bebre nya adwuma eye unemployment so tey because the mutwa sini of our cameraman of our sound of our light of our actors na no me hu sa branche na complain bitterly about boys are when you more eye adwuma in fact me ignore because me kai say like ya baby that say wo jai sini twa e me echo be ka che say prank obetwa biem to me hu im amfa ni serious na no pe na me boss na entertainment prefect one pa hu de ekoso no ansa na me search o search ma adwen asisu biem 3940 ti odin 39 and 40 checheku squad na mo no sheda nim apart from checheku me sheda nim bebre mo fa ncheme like I can say me sure say obai na we hu bi odi mo ho ya wo se eya agro se enya agro ingratitude is not it nye guy enti ho na me nua Zion Felix on su America sa okoto che 3940 no e na obisa no emuaya abranti enti Dr. Like o putin in general o topete aye nchene gu form bebre ene anwe afra they say hu nipa wa form pese obeya ne de ahye boy singing na innocent one bi wo to daroma waka asem ne de abodin preko e bia ya asemasi na afom me ya asemasi but all the same boys nso mo pa acho wadaroma de mo ye na efe na de we empempen so a waboa boys na bedru no. This is not the time, honestly. This is not the time. Mo be ya ma town for krenga ye na ye mo mu atete se ye kan ye me pese mete se me kan ye no. Enye guy. Ti boys mo mani na ho. 39 no, any 40 ni nyina mo mani na ho. Checheku mo mani na ho. What you know ka say enye easy so mbe fom. Me sure say bia eh baby na bibi e slippery. It's what dey. Osmo bom so dey ache bom o dey ache. We dey ache. Yeah, I find the yaje a chopan wati. Se mo ma me fancy. If you are then some idea change na me baba som well by Kofi Amperia me director. Asantewa and so we show her Eboa Thomas, Tommy Lee and Kelvin Ameno. Omungina bom echido Master Christopher wa ha say obed cinematographers a omo etwa go. Ken Osmosis a sound engineer papa we shoot here me day. I'm the guy as queen. Me the best here. Now I'm upon same time, same channel, Friday.
Say yada se papa na ya sign amwa kwa babiem manya kwenya se Lawson Heba Center Abwera Dendwe Munomi ensa ene ombo ho edawuro nti Virgin Sun no ana atene dwamu ewo ha be me ne mo ache se bibia abokọ de Dr. Lawson so hoye de nyame ase eche no wa krom na ene esanko oba ene esanko oba na dawo ma hu so you wadaroma yenhwe se de nomi ensan eye
oba pa alopa me de wase se waje me feso na ode ma ba Adom TV so na yenchia Adom TV ne Lawson Heba Center TV na mestre se obi bia otemenka no pay eye mo somfo Virgin Sun me na anopai matanasia me no betwetwe komode afo apom de onsem ho ana se enupa makoma me yensa Lawson Heba Center ye dia badwama iso a ye de som Ghana man ye di kutiarewa mesre se Lawson Heba Center opi e kira kwan a ye wokuma se ebu akwa kena sanso na maamo Accra no ye bi e branch baako e wa beka tota na ye telephone numbers a ye didi dwuma e wa yaso yo ho ebi awutie me yare bi akoye chronic disease ana se akoye krankra wakon a enkoda no mesre fa Dr. Lawson number ni mu baako na frɛ na yeni nkomo na yenkyerɛ wonuro no de obeto a ebema yare no abrase e woni padua no numbers no at the screen as 0242 133577 0242 133577 0248619999 0248619999 o fresh our numbers email no a won sabeka Dr. Lawson Cheimeno mema remi se medical catch say eno ne yemiensa anopai me nua baade me ne atiefu di kan akasa afa ho no eye dry to ne din Lawson Heba mixture aduro yi emse da bia ye bo ho dahuro ese Ghana fo ebetu aguso no manya gidie na se de ebe ya nipadua no enyina so no ebe ye kama na wona ya mepese omono maduro we bi eye wona eduru mwe bi a eya na omode akoya ahotutuo sasabro omukotodwe ho no na achia obu ono ma otenasia na ne nasia ho no na pija bad misrese Ghana ha yenua ne yedi nyina akoya starch nuane sa starch nuane a yedi yenhwe nuane duro a yedi gusu yedi a esanse chemicals ebom nti na akofa nsunsuanso bone ayede ede aba but ye hwenso asa nuane a ne yedi afi yenkura brim ebesi yempanim fie brim ye ntimi nya aduane edi but ye o say ye ne se si yedi a o say ye boye ho bai nti mesre won na wo mon trasia no mo na ase atatai eduru me bi okotodwe da aho no eya na woto asintini etwetwon na enam so beso osisi a wotras kakra bi asisi no na mututu eya na emu hyehyew eye kuro anase ebi entini no entimi nya adwuma yi eduru a me Virgin Sun menum bi ada bia me wa ahoden a metimi kɔ madwuma so na metimi ye de me ye bia no eye Lawson Heba mixture entimi sre wona a yehwe ma no pai se weni abibiduru a yakeka inkohini enua hama enua bana different mako 36 aye de Lawson Heba mixture mo chiri kase eya na tutumo mo apono ma aposo eya na yem ya eduru mu bi a wo so ade ma na won se popo wo da sori a won sa na ebi akeka atoso eya wo se ananse ache wo nan nanso so wa wonim se de eya wo no eya poor blood circulation ana obi a cholesterol strade ados wo nipadua ni ma wano no munuru a wakon asrade na so nte no Lawson Heba mixture na yeduru a ebene fat yenhwedua bi a friend kokodo so yenhwedua bi a friend mahogany yenhwe kumnim yenhwedua mako yenhwe asasehwam yenhwe nimtri yenhwe moringa yenhwedua bi a yesanso friend kokko aman enua yi nyina atwe ho ahia but ne nimde ekosoro yato agu yachi na ye de ye no kwan se ye but me ba me pese wunya gidie na me de no kra kasa kire wo se yare no adoso enu nso adoso but no madru a ebe ma oni padua no aye from the padua nyina so ne be ye kama eno ne Lawson Heba mixture mesra me brain nti mabo ne tofa de ama but ne ha wa etete wo ni padua mu no number no fa ne frɛ ye eduro no so ko pharmacy ba bia ubenya biato mesra number ne 0242 133577 0248619999 0248619999 the atosu mi ya Lawson Heba mixture Lawson Heba mixture na dwuma ana yare akutia wo nipadua nim eye infection se meka infection a na me kire wona a mode akoye baba so emema ma mode akoye odipo a emayowa mesra wo ye oba eduru me bia ahemfie ho eya wo hu se eho kekawo eya na nsansan taaba eduru bi a ne nsuo vitaa bi apie free ho eduru bi a ode po no atene nipadua ni mache nti amansansa begu nipadua nani fon na wo fon wo kwa be ma ne nchen kura na wo fari because of ode po be ma ne banso a onka nkyere na wo kọ ofre na wo so ayi busy ofre na wo se me wo ha me yesi nya abotre mefro be ma no wo hu bibi bi ohu ye no ananifia nani anka himfie ho enti na ama na amfre because he me virgin sana na me hia oba na ho ye makono na me bowura himfie na mani anka ho no ma ofisa be oba no obenya me so mfaso unya me so mfaso but wo ye oba na ho efe ti se me nua ba anope look sexy a na wo pesa himfie wo ye be ma ne dele na be ma no de obeka bia wotie na sopem na wotimi yama wa afaloken ye wodru se wonom loka esiesi ahimfie ho ema nkabone ema himfio aye wensen ehwa adrai na ehwa achi se kaso ane amasama ya traffic ya kabuma ebi nko na ebi ma no enna be ma ne ba obetede na afi uni pedua na ahyehye baabi afon ne be ya akese because no futene ewo loka he ba mehwem enti wo ye oba na wusu ye chingifu a wo de odepu na ebi ana woni bi but eduro we no pese esiesie wa himfie ho a na himfie o ye hwamde a no baako bia 1 week na bosome baako bia no baako na ma himfie o enche na be ma ne ba watimi aka ni nyina ye loka he ba mixture number na 0248619999 0242133577 mesre se wo ye opa na bia no ho kani na tia munumadu ni mum because be ma ade akoye baba so kraman a no nso ya na wodwonso a na wote yawo be me bo no ma wodwonso na wodwonso a na esoko nkitenkite na wakon apanten asi so eduru me bi a wodwonso na ma pai mienu wadamfo bi gina nche hu oso wo be won tafo na atrim ye wode hweyie ni ya de pipe beto be mem baba so na ye wo sa peloke na kira kwan na nom ne nsiesie wodwonso twa no enye hu adwuma mfama because ine yare adoso Mr. Say local heba mixture no also kwa pharmacy or kan shi ragling ho ubenya bi ato Mr. me bre no ntino aya me numbers na pesa wo fa na wo fra menya abotre no wodi nkoma akire wo nuo no de obeto a ebesiesiu na yare ne akọ number no 0242133577 0248619999 number na the screen as me pa cho sa wo fa de sa wo fa wa fa number na ba ko me boa ye nhwe die twato e delay man capsules say delay we me numbiu die kura me mate ano ameno
okay
but me secret ame hu na ya me pesa me de betudwa enu ti na me baabi a me wura bia me ye bold enti sister ya no frame wura but be ma bia o pesa onsu ye wura na oba ne teka wo so oba no nso nya no so mfaso na oba no utima ne hu dwiri ne hu sane no fa delay ne ye wodru because me de ma numbiu e ma usisi ma ye den o pa echi be ye den ukoto dwum be ye den afa wuhia wo ba na aya wura kones dunsukuro wom akomo wure kana ma akote dabanam ododua asasuhwam 20 ni nyina o delay man capsules mo media me say Dr. Lawson ko na Ghana ha wo pe herba doctor wo kan okura aye virgin doctor
yeah that's it
number is 0248619999 0242133577 nruo ya miensa bema opesa wo ye den te se me virgin san numnum yensa nyina bom at a time wo ba opesa wo nya wo shape na wo ni padua ne ya akono na ahemfie wo dry no e de se me nua bad ye no fa local mixture ne loss mixture no eye wo dru dan dan nyina na oba no ho be ye fe bema ne beto so abo makra wo nyame Adom adasene virgin san sa hwe Adom TV so bye bye
yeah that's it enti Lawson Herbal Center de te won kan fa number no ne won kasa sisi ya de kire wadwene baabi abenya dodo ato na ne ofra obenya bi getting chemu no ebebro meko na emom hye no so ne ko Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules na entumi emo obi a wo nan atata hypertension ne arthritis wo so ana obi a hwan kromo pa wo so de nya normal nya Spanish garlic mixture ne capsules ne binom na emo ye wo Spanish ginkgo capsules nso ewo ho eboa pa ma moja ne die fru sane wa adwene ne mu na ma bibia wo dwene bia nso atumi asisi so obo aya ne refi ade entem onom Spanish ginkgo capsules a wona okro no eboa yan enuro yi wokọ okanhyi ne Tinated Herbal Repart Ventures and bebia to no bia no a obenya Spanish garlic mixture capsules na face Spanish ginkgo capsules ne bi dodo no yam 0266 114111 0266 114111 11 na one more akasa hada be makwan na no pay yenkomodi ahodo no ye de besie mamenda Majoy Trish Shase mama tade fefefe ukọ Instagram Majoy Trish Closet omo ashale boche tade bia for program bia ubenya bi ewo ho na fe ohun asisi ho so ti me kọ kwasinsia ya krado asemidika etwaso e mo kwa biem edo ba Adom TV Badwam jumede no eso kwabo anum nsemu mu fine pa oye nkase ne asemu ene yewu kwada pure natural health aba Dr. Nelson Mototi Kofaribai ono na de 3P garlic mixture no aba eboa pa ene wanya careful be fa no wo ti dogo no pe mwache na bibia boko de adwuma mu nso mo edro ba ko no a ena egbo adwuma wadaro made achi bi nipa foforo ba yentie de 3P garlic mixture no eye
anope be cha Ghana for tituni Adom TV afo na piwa kaka show se apomdim pa adwuma de kakra ya de som no ebre aso se obetie yen na yahwe kwan a ebetimi aboye ho ban sending the kan wo hwe ya na watimi ho se piwa natural health yen ene nam yen so ya kan Ghana bibiduru a yam fankeja na ya no akwan pa ya boa ma enipa ni pedua etimi awie pe the best and alternative natural medicine na wodi ko ni pedua ma ebeboa wo ama akoma na chiche moja no enoma timia koye na enam so efia hodo ensese etena moja mu ni nyina betimi yi for no 3P garlic mixture 3P garlic mixture papa mama a wutie mi anasa wo hwe me ene anopem dia mixture wo nyina na se enipa de ye kwa ye bei ye didi ye home aye num de eye dan obi bie ni ho no betimi aka se ono de ho nyareda enti sa aha titu pare sa busumi ya ye wura mu yi aha enti piwak se ye ma ye immune system no enya strong so ti ase na ebedin se ye ba no sa e ma nyar wan ketenkete bi anka be ha ya adwen no ni nyina no eso betimi abrase na ya pomodin etimi awie peye etimi edi amai kan hu se 3P garlic mixture enu no ahodo na yede ayesa adrum na wo hwe the liquid content I was etoyi mu na enye se bionsie bi ekosa ye na edi bibisi jaso sai nsu ya wo hu e vitamin C a ya twetwe afi fruit no pa na yede enu no aka ho ama 3P garlic mixture ene ababa unique drugs a eboam pem ema yaresa enti se ene se wuti 3P ho dance here one madroi bi na wahu the efficacy the potency said the adroi adwuma na 3PS nko adroi no ma eye adwuma sam na adwuma eye kese ya wo nyane se adro no liquid na hunsu na hu enye nsuo eye vitamin C ena ya twetwen na yede nnwanu no aka hom na yede boa ama apomde mapa etimi abie pe na de bia me ka chawo se wonya edupa a eboa asa wo ho yare na ekọ eboa ne padua akwa bebre pa titu pa ne se liver ne kidney no ese support na vitamin C de enya enim mfasodi a e de mani pedua no aha enti piwak de kan nyina na se abusunya efie maame papa wo hia do pa bia ebetimi aboa ama wapomuden etimi ebie peye etimi ede amawo eya na de bia meka eya na nipa yetimi nya bre ema afufuro na yankasa ya ho de sabio ye nta nya bre na recently pa menipa bi sofo team sa ekoy ye nyina na say na sabio wa develop BPB kakra enti osore ahomache edi mamamfo ye udi na fiwe ye na okọ de mese nyina sabia na papa bi na sore koba na mama bi na sore koba bre bi na sore koba mesre ebra omukọ be nyina na ya na woni bre ebi obehome wapomudin enoma bi abetimi aboa won me pacho wo na wokoba na wo hwe no eya ma woni nko ne ho wate aha obi ahia kranhye bi okwan bi so na ye mo nipa ebra sabra nipa etiase 3P garlic mixture aba eboa nse ne wate edoyin kan fa boa wo mame bi a osore koba wo papa bi a wokoba wo nua ba bi a wo mame bi a wokoba pe 3P fa ma no se mame je papa je bra je wife fa support immune system mamoja enya fo sane ye na nyarwa ketenkete be betimi de oye na etimi abra wono na nyina etimi afiri ho na normal akoye etimi ade amam se woni obi ho na ne echi epopo na no obi ho se na epopo sa shiki tachemana de no mu no eso kasa mo entimi so kasa ye se bi nipa na ekwan de nanim o kwasa wo chako bankum anasa nimfa ne nsa gene ne nan atimi gene pa so to bi ha ne nsa je se obi na boa no krampo ansa na opeja asa ne fa baako aye du chen baako se wo hu sa ahyenso de a na anhwe ne ya nyare te se ndudwe yare ebetimi aba wo so de me kan nyina ne se high blood pressure hadwen wo ye mamu ha emo ni pankaye ni se ni ba bibro ha emo nkaye na edi wo mukọ na se bi wo ahwe akonya hemorrhagic attack se bi o intini aboja fam na apa egu wadwene mu na wakonya stroke no se wonya ya nche tim na ukọ piwak se yenya enwenu ahodo ebetimi abo akoma me se akoma no ayeda ye mu no ene na chiche moja se chima to be na se sinto ba akoma no so pe o how kese na baba to ne padua no so ene nti onyankopon nim die ni ne nyansa mu no wonem se onipa eye dan ya mra yo beba akoma no na ho odin beba form enti yenya nwenu no papa enko ni padua no mu ebi ne 3p garlic mix alison so a ene efi garlic mu no eboa akoma no na etimi aboa ma wapomuden etimi awie peye enti won sane wonan na age no waposo kotodwe all because of say arthritis how to asenti no ho etwetwe wana piwak say 3p garlic mix sabre ya do sa wo bremu obebeka say mesasa bro me kotodwe no mewe aba me stress edro baako a ebetimi aboa because of say anti-inflammatory property na ewo mu no ebebo papa ama wapomuden etimi ewie peye etimi edi amon ebia me ne wo kasa ebia na nso wo de nuo bi ahodo so all because of say bia diabetes how piwak say nya 3p na ye nuo isa wo no mu a 15 minutes say wo brofo duro ebibiduro wo betimi asan anom etimi aka ho ama wapomuden etimi ewie peye etimi edi amon wo pedro baako ahotoso ene da so ewo mpa na ema wo resource eduru a wonom enipa de wo se wo ye dwumaden na wo da onyankopon ye pedro se yanka ya da anka body ne betimi repair for damages a ye ko mu no na anka repair se wo tokete so na wontimi enna sister bra a big challenge ama wo health me pato tokete so na da kama 3p garlic mix ebe relaxo kama ama moja no ma etimi akoy wo sorry the next day wo kwiani wo betimi akoduma so mix taxi driver mason me patro ahone foforo beba ama wetimi akọ adwuma so ama noama etimi akọ yim na se Ghana for ma ehwe yam 3p garlic mixture edo ba kwa hoto so ni daso ewo mu ma Ghana for ma me patro se bosome so na bosome akwanto enkoye emfama sabe yo na nyanyin nsa na wafa na nyame post na aka wo oba edo ba kwa hoto so ni daso Ghana for ma timi for so dog na edo se de ebo ma me flow no oh in fact so ba sa wo hwame mesra say so wo sa challenge ya 3p garlic mixture anopi and a piwak edemao na aboama no ama etimi akoyi papa etimi diamo na eba no sa won say ewo antibiotics ewo garlic no mu enti ewo extra benefits edemao ba na wo no marketing kete bi wow, the extra benefits at the bebo ama no makoyi ebia na obi hweye across the country na opay no pay bi na etimi aboa no okọ tamale offer kwadwo heba opposite tamale taxi rank eye meka some vision now electromat ncha hopem obenya ye no pay bi wo wa momu ne we enterprise opposite wa cathedral nso bia 3p garlic mist okumasia furniture dani heba na colinac na Chris K bia 3p garlic mist atakwa my joy market circle takwa research as of you mana AA mensa market circle ebia na wo hwe ewo ho Albert Sam ewo ho obia 3p garlic mixture Gapsin pharmacy total 2 Kofodua and a Benno pharmacy wo nko kodi ne manta mala Isaac drugstore and I say Hillside pharmacy wo pedudo part of dia na Angel Herbal okanshi obia 3p garlic mixture ni bi wo ho piwak erin che first September yebenya increment kakra ne nyina na se yenya $1 said ye ntoi ye fi India na eba said ye betimi akoso na ya boa ma wadwuma na timi akoyie no na 3p na wo to no eno na wonsa aka ne nnuane no papa na ye betimi improve no na wetimi atiase ama no ma etimi akoyie na mbesa anopei obetimi afrɛ na ya twem komo no 0248 9288 24 0248 9288 24 and I say 020 100 another 0021 020 100 another 0021 3p garlic mixture was it a naturally organic yaribia zero
Yada say papa Dr. Nelson Mototi kofari by 3P garlic mixture pure natural health and a say one can to make announce kwajo de sisi bia no wa mobidin ofre no a obechire mu na ni tichu ukona upe 3P no ahye no so se box no wo nsafa ho a bia garlic ne da no enye smooth rough wa ahye no so sa enti no hye no so sa fa ma ye ma men komra na yeba yebeto so yada se yesamu akwa babiem Adom TV Badwam dwumadie no eso yahase da wonyum tuo mu nkranhye na news de aduro yi de bonkrata na de abenne na fe online de no so yede aka ho ama wadaroma Badwam dwada de kosi fiada yetena se ne adi nkomo ahodo bia bibia bi bom apomodin wo mu agudie wo mu adema bebre many of my Kwabna Sante say Ben and it's ha DJ Hitman aka Obolo Daddy. Emo akwabe.
Well, me just what to say.
Nyam kopo adom. Now so.
Oh, nyam adom. Just that. Kolani be fi say aduane won sem ne kosro.
Ndi oba kan go si hwe.
Esa dey bufu ni muna. You know, and eba. Your osmosis ne so for kwachi mo ne mo yire ne mo entina ne mo ma entina. So for kwachi se office o yire wa manoni kura na sa kontuma man kwada ne mre fi ne hu siri titie so to kusia create si wona se da premiensa no ayire free create ni mu a obohu ha wa koma ne bisi abo peri ti o free multimedia na ku fi o kaso a na ko na bread a wato 2 no aka half 2 na ka half obonze ni braba ti man kwada ne mbetina won nche na jai se wo mo maka akwantum no make us a crash a brave me bo kofi akutia is of quite na ye osmosis ma nkoda nim tena mo nche wo yire mo amana no problem till you don't feel the heat koto more na se oka na onya banku ntua be 4 na nkora 3 obeba no 4 no na asa bo se ni braba man nkoda nim tena mo nche mo tena mo nche
I say, I'm producing the heat, and I know they say.
Let's show me. If you have a quite cannibal, the commander, we say, a Bassia, I know what to make Kenya or Rose. Yes, sir, no matter who's a one. Tibiana, in person, Mihuyanka, because now you name Mihuyanka week. Tibihuyanka be any hot. But when I make catch, say, you know, Abraham is only a Kukushia, and son of a level. O fala we na say o kwa to say o communication I said we mission e page ni mu no e page out to say forces be percent saba na e page na ekọ e twan hu we na first level ni say ya o ti economy o ti ayo o ti business o bibia e smooth sa na said ye be ya obedu sa smooth level no enye joke so tena to so dia ene me ka che obetena ho sa de bia da me hu ya nka na de bia wo de wo no unyunase no eye ahoya enibre konkonsa openipa hwe ase pull him down yaudie abufuo unyunase na be wo sa unyunase so yase de oti oso ni hinta bia no otena trade ampon enyunase ti sa unyunase de no wo ye die ni nkoso ni ani je ni awosepe biko twa ma kakra wa dan kakra ya me say ni je ogana. You know, Timisramu, Yempe, Mihuyanka Bia, now to the end of Didi. And some of what to your double cat, if you have be lines, no, consent to Donana,
if you hold back. 0302 211 701 702 703 704 0302 211 701 702 703 704.
Okay.
So headline, bra.
The citizen and person did any campacho, osmosis muntie. Moda so dance as you buy di the citizen the democrat into the mafa no pay too early but yes ade na mane ya kai ho me won yonko bi ebesi na nyina no ono no pese obeko bush dance obeko fia ko ene hu yi we ye beaches na e kama ne bia e kama na e ho na enipa enne wiase no enipa susu ese so omko no mko yo omhu yi
na frama fa ne to
na frama agi the citizen. So what you do to so na ko say enipa da sa nipa de bia da so ye choko na eba choko me best make details but wa hwe Chokos open defecation crisis a threat to public health.
Yare beti na nsuo se to. Sia.
O ye ne dien. Na mentiase o ye ne dien. O de kona kosi bia ye hu ye o babjo no pem me sere mo fan tita me frefra no ntoma sa no. Still enipa binimu da so ti ase a o ye dien.
Be kompo na no ho. Na wi amu fish ya say ye na
yaba.
Yare nko a fiewura no mu bi nso mfa. Washroom ne sa ne ma ne nhye mu ho.
Charlie.
It's bad.
Charlie.
Ebi ye dre 21st century ye da so live it said ye.
Mesremo.
Nya fe.
Anu tina me pepe atosu. Mesremo bebre.
Yare nko.
Mesremo asem we hia me che bibia.
Kama fa che me se wo se wo kọ health wo omukọ bisa yare cases omo de kọ hospital.
Omo te bia bi sei.
Yeah, bia omo ye sei. Aish.
Wodi we si nche so ba bia mema titu. Yedu ya ne ye te yaba.
Ni okura ka akura de ya ni obewiwe ni nyina. Gina ka no ho abie butu.
There's no discipline.
Nyafe.
Ba bia ogina uja ho a multimedia anim ayi akwa no. Obetimi ja. Aja umti ase.
This and ndere ne pa. Ba bia.
Oje indiscipline penny. Ye gina because who do headline about number not to gather that?
Yeah, 0302-211-702-703.
Timesire, a foot won't come my engine and you say choco for the
yeah, no, say we nyat choco, of course, baby. Now, him say, apart from even we crowns, another year, and also, a time then your fee. Saquablane take a nap.
Ah, Udim, can't no how? Never dash your form. Na drama for the biso afi no afa so kodi acha. No enne ona so tifa ne sigye no. Hey.
Iwe. Na ka se tissue no moto okay mo for life na. E for sa ne ma no.
Yeah.
Yenya first scholar.
Koso a.
Pero for no pay mo ache mo akwaba.
Ano pay dem for nche na.
Be me ne mo ache mo akwaba ba bedwem so.
Yenia.
Ya da se pa yentie wo headline no pay.
Metia Adom mpanyefo na onyo mafama nyina go for onhire hon makasa te Cape Coast dem asemi a working o ya asemi hia papa e be Cape Coast mpanu fo a the same thing no happen wa ha the same thing ye hu kwana ya bo fodo go tumo gida ma toilet na ko mpanu no ye hu kwana wo fodo no wonte if it out from Cape Coast to Elimina the man the called papa into what one boy hen o boy na you say what boy one na bibiara bokodo biara best mudwi bichia my brother a wo fa na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Ajiman bawumia be wo bia ko pan kan ho no MC me you one and it's ata
ya da say papa be sa fon so
dana e bi lo ye
afọ no pay ye mo ache mo papa
kwa bi kuma enyi aso ta mo but yes that's how I see it. 74 years. Me we am to Papa Brahman that's it.
Huh?
Ya besa for bi come in to aso na we dey onu before e be fa no kwa kasa dada.
So bu
Akisi me wo so akisi me no pay ye mo ache.
Yeah, sister bi am aje so.
Ya da say enti o headline.
Na debi o Papa Bra o ba no takio so motive ne so for kwa ti be ho ade kro. Be who say motive ne Pabra he black o ta bob so pa. Sister bi am metia honorable Kofi Ben kere da clean up person keke o ya na obo akona ni pa na gusu papa ya bro. Na metre ye message be ni o what should be quite waiting of eye honorable after the what say at the number 1 or multi network pool at more than 2 years ni network pool no be bia but eka eja kania mutual tu network a woman network na me say network any bia network in for at the number 1 so omo network akiti ni makra
ya da say original sound kwan ya no pay ye mo ache mo akwaba
yo minia me je so bo ye adom fo nyame ngam ho pa metia Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, any honorable free for a scientific guy, and Gina, so o my parliamentary candidate, Miami. But this is the DNA say, a year board year as an the ground road. Nanado, Omodra, MAS with my Miami, Omi good Miami.
na asangbeduafo titi original sankwan the way the MPP tree hono segment yi onyame yani about sanitation
oh afra
okay so Kofi wetima boy so menhwe anopa shiashi
yeah
na yemfan rapport because almost all the papers are talking about Ira John Dramani Mama Ira Dr. Mahmoud Baumia or not probable mobile so just this early morning
yes
when I cross was shiashi pipe no Ghana Water Company a pipe kesipa yesremo Ghana Water Company ni bia wo hwebia hwepanyimu bia technical department and as the Indian department am won pamcho mo hwe na quickly mo mba
na mo hwe na area na cause traffic chits
yeah nti yesremo shiashi Ghana Water Company Limited mo pipes akese ni bia down no a pipe
na ho de obi kopɛ de ho
o so ne arabia na omo twa kwan eno ade ba ko so omo twitwa kwan mu ni sa
tutu amana ne ade
yeah nti yesremo quickly Ghana Water Company Limited ejumai for benfo yesremo amuntu ana mon quickly
na enso mu ehumode na ebugu sa we gallons a ekɔ no
mon hwɛ na muntu
ede be beli esisi a we di yesremo ni di mo meye maye na anu ode we hwɛ sa area no ko obi kura nya nsu
yeah
na ebugu kwa yesre pa
so that's it if you wrap up
yeah we madaro ma yada mo ase pa na mo frɛ na mo nkoso ana ne yentena fi se ne programs no ya hyehyɛ ne kama said da no munimo no ntino yade agudie nsambe bro Erica Siedubuadi ye kai wo se omame ne na ye no eguso nyame adoma 17th eno na ekoso nti ba bia wo bia betumi abeboa Eric na wakra ne na kama fefefe ye wie pe ho se pe health tips ebe bansa pain waist pain enye normal sa ti se kan wa na account to asinyine sane ba ye ni sa nkomo na wotwe ehun nsam na ye kan ni ewi ahose pe ebebo wakwan mu gibrema ye ne mo ni nye wate ase komo bi so hye hokwasi beba de asemi de ka beba na fe pense mu ato aso chano so sectorial debate eno so baso na this time na your education boy
yes yeah a bit me other sectors be education ya challenge
oh okay enti ene sharon so said ye first and second no third one eba enti e da be 16th 15th 15 16 year Friday okay yes enti am say the week we be na watch sectorial debate ye hwe education ye share education nti said ye no na anu no mama no NDC edi owura Clementa Park eba ena deputy minister of education osofo ntim fojo ono so ena eba nti wu se mienu ni nyina omumu odu omunyina anim ti omo ba ba kire yen eno aso ne ye begina no ye we MPP NDC hwan ye dey ma no eba education hwan na abo no homoden hwan so ena wani so ade hu pese ode boa enwu asua wadaro ma de bia kan ye ho nti kan ye ho saa 16th August sectorial debate ebeba so kai famaye edu ho anu waba ti ye di si na Erica Siedubuadi atwaso
one or do I want to suffer at this Sunadi in Dibua wana ewie won ye. Nyamina wa she enyuma paase no or the beko ewie pa. Nipa besusu nipa ba chichire so Nyankopon agine tuo ne begina. Yensuro nyamini yensuro nipa. Ba yemfa dwane hantan enkasa nipa ho. Yemme no so nkata ye ne mia sabe yemfa ehuma America sei. Mede akwasi ensia. Asemi de kabre na edrunsen se medical culture adada se hwanimu next month adekese bi ebesi wo Asante Mampong Nyakopon ya adum a September eyade a adekese bi esi wo Asante Mampong in September 2024 eti ubie a ufra Asante Mampong sechre ni de hye bia fatu tim se September 2024 adeke CBC ekronim meka wasem chiro later eno no di komo abankwada a ewo enkwan chen ye a yedo mo estresika wa wofo do mo ejejida ka akwa ho na wogi tekuni simpo aka pre efra manfo enchen enra
fortunate the minister for gender eba ekusi says so you be sa question no kwan ya bampa ne fo afa so de aboa deal with this situation baba kay no na make say media kira say Minister of Gender nankasa kra ne budget de mo say ofa emmo waso en bra no say ma me fa call into the 2024 budget me no call graphic online na hwa de honum na her budget etwa e ma Ministry for Gender, Children and Social Protection. Ministry, 2 departments. I mean, about 99% of our budget, between 95 to 99%. I'm for top never idea. And this is a budget. I buy sana hene. For Adam Adam. Eko ke your young budget review na see. Okay, so a budget analysis of the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection has shown that 99.5% of its allocation goes into 2 social protection programs, leaving 0.49% for the running of the ministry. The school feeding program and the livelihood empowerment against poverty, LEAP, 2 social protection agencies programs under the ministry swallow up to 2.1 billion Ghana cedis. The entire budget for the ministry for 2024 is 2.2 billion. And school feeding, any leap in Kwaje, 2.1 billion. Sikanasa. It is a ministry ni pebe bi man kwada asebio wa wofo atomo jejemu e kwada asebio do mo eja kwanchan esesiska ye kwaje kwada ni pa ehfa de do moko. Because out of the 2.2 billion, 2.1 billion Ghana cedis echo into LEAP, any school feeding program. So because as on mine, se pesi training see betimi aboa me social protection no etimi akoso ye pa then o se hwe won so biem o se hwe wonum biem eja man for taking advantage and then no minister dey can say ma me yemu hye no say hey me can say me nko ma ye hwe wo say minister ka say hwe mo ma ye kwa no e do so kokra che ne ya ye no also on average mostly Fridays Wama says it's come on channel, Otminya 400 Ghana cedis through Sankwadai. A quadrant sweat of Jaja Quachan, and move to 2 hours of free Niger. And because of ECOWAS protocol, ye yom kaiswa, and ye. And abaye albatross, and they are saying your call. Now, I know some time back, President Kufuor met a committee chaired by the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. One account be a National Security Ministry, Ministry of Interior, Ministry of Defense, Foreign Affairs Ministry, and other ministries, local government, so can be. Then beside Gender Minister Sempacho, a Juma more yes, you be must sound quadano mouth for the I go back to their country, no, and so I could say. Because see, a dangerous at the my sound quadana, ya toma sauram. Yes, bet me a majority of them, and you gonna phone quada, but they are still quada war may assassin. Omuyina kwakwe bibi onum. Sound quadani yenu, a kwakwe bibia, a warnum. This is a traffic a crebianche, boom, as a piomo. As you be getting the amobo, now could I judge a car? Seka the top speed neighbor, Seka echo say, and could they track come, I could 20 pesos. No, could 20 pesos. The best Minister of Gender, you best abide. Social welfare, somewhere ye can done my mania brand national coordinator, and near brand no workano. Because if the whole ministry budget is 2.2 billion Ghana cedis, that's a 2 department, effort 2.1 billion Ghana cedis. I can say. Now, so for me, so what Jim, because Ghana for because of as Ghanaians, you are emotional Christians. We are not Christians. We are emotional Christians. So ntino so for bam kakra bia ni oni kura na wo yi de ma. De amanfo ma ejina wiem se nkwada na yare ye agi sikari akwakomo mu. Ena na me kiro doctor ba ko ewo Greater Accra Regional Hospital. Ye nyam se Federal Regional Hospital. Osmetimi aka kira se sa yare bebre se nkwada na yare ye rum gina wi aso pesika de mo no. Asoya kese mienu ehwe ho yare bi eye rich ene kolebu. But I can tell you, says the canning quadan Pokrama Hospital. One. Tianam Subi and Kofobi are found at Dumaku, young did and Quadaway edges and DDT. Office were smart. Office smartness. Office will beat the system, no, and no they echo. And it's so sad. Young power so sheer from say. O mo twa yem friend dada asetrem yem pa wo mo ye ebino na make catch us say maami yesi ebe yi no e wo central region oba bi yesi no ya ko we oba wie no ye nyina ye bo enkofo ye asowo but the question say sika ne wo ye no be feed nipa no sika ne wo ye no be feed nipa no Tinopo social welfare so be says era so e me for that so because e shouldn't feel mo impact ni ye e shouldn't feel mo impact ni ye and no me kan amamra na kira wo no the Begging and Destitute Act, the Children Act ni nyina kase so dua say yempe ko ye betimi afa so a ye bebo ye mofra e ho ban. Sankwada bebre hwemu kra chese bebre krawu kosobi di akwada ne ye business onyenye skani wi a na ote kuma bi di mama ame na odi akwada ne baaye no skani so nu ba bia ti mama di ahometie because card kroko hospital won different scan kra anye ba kwabra na take a chunk of sika no mchichi ye no pua no de ko ere tristesse ama for kwa twa ho t-shirt e hye yellow t-shirt Biso ko kana traffic light, first light ko hade. She yellow t-shirt, kuta ayi money box, and ye jiska di gum. Ye wi ani atikuma bi, e de maame no de akora ne baaye no. Kebe social welfare yes more than there, but at least ye dress betimi bibi dia save sa ye mo frey. Utie no asma na doctor ne kana asefem o se nkola bi won mu a ebre be critical pass de akwamaduro obeduru ya na akora na ewu obeduru ya na akora na ewu because de akora na tina afere de hospital obeduru ya na timto oko but obi a take advantage of sankwada that way and e de agigiska and ode ku ne bottom and then I'm saying the Begging and Destitute Act. You best say Ghana Police Service. Emrane say, we ya court and krata san what me achu bia o stress is ka won kwanchen. Emrane say, we ya say, ubenya court krata san na police ni obi ogina kwanchen SS ka watch no. And na pese u yusu akwada bi e raise sika de ma akwada na emrane che ba bia ye mfanfa. To ye can say so ye be say the various assemblies social welfare for so momwana mo ne nsantwe for so any media so and kabom ne yentimi mo asa kwada we is say ye ma kwa brane e de kwada atake advantage of them sika no do na kasa kra nko akra ne ahwem no be ji sika de gu ni bottom no be ji de gu ni bottom ma system ni do zao my system ni yelusa. It yes gender minister. Dakwa Newman. Watch the name ma ye but yes the mother ye happy game no. Na manfua SS sika okwanchan e doso dodo. Se no wankasa ka kire obi no. Se afide obi e bua fa yeso. O man ko bra santi atra se o ma boko de. yɛda nyame ase wo material ne nso ɔfɛ paa ma mfa na asɛ kɛsɛ nkɔma tailor ni a ɔpa mu atare no in fact material papa deɛ wotɔ ana de ma tailor ni papa yes
obo akuti akura nya de ameti de make us de nyame ase se ode ene ache especially when oka asema ya de hia abribia no aboso ba no e ma eja you know prekope nti de wakan na otwi wo de sha ase no mani age if say embofra na e wo mountain so no e doso na de o ma me wadwi me se akoye obi adwuma ode saa ni peko ni ba bi ode omu free ba no e ba se purposely to come and do this particular job. Very worrying. And a chance to say, Yemfa yin course, bia ho yinti no, tria na one trinipa ebem. But kwesi, enye nkwa, odo we are. There are other specific areas be also about say jaya ho ama ene nipa etwifam sa. The ebe ma aye fie da okwa aposifo ni bi mi sha aye normal omo ye. Eye ehia hodo nam in crime mountain so a any number plates bia. Eni me bi ni ho, akiri bi ni ho. Enam freely ehia hodo abanyina. And then so shout on you know, the flag as so. You obia bonwasafne ai oman group of company why the flag no dey so. You wait mark correct say dem brand sika dey mo mutumi say omo fendi djuma hodo. Ana afi agozi dey hard ni ye so pa no won eton ade no e woko apart for no mo sase ade no. Food and Drugs Authority abeka kire say insuo kura no ewi abosoa ahoden na ewum no e free mu ma eye no so jibre kakra de me say ho de ebetimi no jibre kakra na hwesa no ma we nyina ma very important but gender minister also no ka say age o munsem
but it's actually 18 is just talking about
the meeting and nyame adom owo ho no
yes
enti me hu say wo ka say ye ma omo the needed capacity and logistics na omo ntimi friend into anamo say omo de tu if say hwe han de sa prindu sa ya tina ho ye hwe han a sa tisansunsanso na ye mpese bebe biem no eno na me sere se obekoso de brebia da akaikaye odwumadi no akaikaye ana sa me tina se yi se ade hye bi go bi one wada wo
sure
be obu a ba bi a wo kasa fa no wada minister no nda but we say ya age won nsem nti as to reasons why age won nsem no eso otimi ati ase na o hye mo kena ba na me nhyira wo so wo so atim de sa ahinta semwi any asem here say
but also I think last week and dey come about your porous border I think the minister no ebo sa de ne so
say eno so ka ho bi
eno so ka ho na masa ne jefo no bebre na etimi fa ho no e de ebam eti ye besre
ba se kura no e ma adwadi a ye ton wo Ghana na ya be ye normal ye ko fa ma ba e de be di dwama emrantie na sikafo bi a mu ye mema okroma no o ma sa ko back eno so dwadi e ba so ntimoni nko whether emremu no sa kwanya no se ukofa ma be di dwa ehu ahomti je ba bi adu no ko fa ma be di dwa omu di dwa ni wi a na o ma sa ko back it is so na e ba no e bebre we all have to protect our country Ghana and protect ourselves especially matters on health and security very important very very important na nkwada na nka mesrese ka baby e se wo do ni kopaye standards board so standards authority
hey
e hono de e te se omo no obesi akan ankasa se wo do hono ma ahomte obetumi abo ma wan yere wan na no da oponglu if I got it oponglu omo kim papa bi dia ma papa no dia ahomte e bie do no nti akora ba ko ni ti panya na you know so man here careful ebe wie chi na afi o passenger why frustrated o driver why frustrated or no beggar no so frustrated na afi e ko fan say
be brady aba
yeah because it me that's it
so that's all right
20 minutes after 8 higher Badwam on Adom TV the next 1 hour 20 minutes me know e be din komo a lawyer phone komo na e be din na no pay it Ghana komo a lawyer phone komo politics so na e be di wan say ma men ka o say Franco Trading one other Roma anasan komo we yetimi de abro Franco Trading we bia ba ka chom say phone papa efi ene honom enti ye bekwa kotwa ho aba sima baako ye ba pe na ye toa en komo no so e wan say ye kwa ba Well, that's how by the money now must here try and come on the one. So, my cow said next week Friday, when you may do my sectorial debate on education, yeah, they brought Clement Park and have a Dr. Intim Forjo, Deputy Minister for Education, or also at the Omaniswa de Hone brain matters on education. Until the NDC will hold the Omoye or more prayer by the Omobaye. I feel the MPP a way or my year quay any more breaking 18s no, the Omoye de Amagana. Then agencies and departments in Swear Show Massing and to Babatinasi. Nafi Kosambia will be much maybe as usual. Oh, I'm on or Ghana, Hanum say, Obina, Quenya, sweating me free. Now the one submit me at my education is very key, very relevant. Inti, I say United me Jibre, na Yeshaneti, Namia Duma, next week Friday, a year Accra Digital Center at 7. Na do we 10:30 to share show. Now a part of this very educative program, sectorial debate in Kuntabu. Papa Efi and it is uncommon bro. Well, but if what I see, we didn't come on answer. My main car will be able to say, aha, your election headquarters, you know, and you're about to as we count down, yeah, the Nina Ebe bro, until Shannon so say, open accuracy in terms of report. As I say, now all our platforms, Insura, Adom, Love, Joy. And then Joy News and Adom TV and Adom FM. Now, your online scene now, so when you're the best at the free home. Also, Boatin 60 years. We are celebrating you. Oh, happy birthday, Shunko and Ko Elfa Emam. Chumbere Martinasi, or a legal practitioner and also a part of the communications team, the NDC. Lawyer Akwaba.
Oh, I'm Joshua. It's saying,
oh, Yamadum, Ibe, come on.
Good.
Kingsley, I'm walking board, legal, I'm wakwa board, legal practitioner, and I feel Oka, the legal directorate, no MPP. Also, this is the second time I think, yeah, me show you so. Akwaba.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Me did this on here.
Yamiad, I'm Jache.
The legalities, a shame manifesto in Yamatima.
Yeah,
Muguso. To my inside, Kakano, remember?
Actually, I became one.
Mama capture Mabunu Yedi.
Pipia, I say, Mabunu, we are to Patrick Macomno. As I remember, I buy a between Ghana Puntu, the future of Ghana, Mabuna Dosso. To be I saw you now, Jum. And now, digitalization in Yamano. And then, because I'm not much sign, man. I said, will be Crafona, will be to me, iPhone back, will be to my end. I had no computer, BCO. I now want to be over to my until a part of our focus.
Why the choice of Takrady? Why? Maybe with adding say Takrady for moving your attention from the Western region and as a Mulusu grape or Honum to move. So why that choice?
And what the matter? Baby, I'm not person but Takrady is a twin city. If you say, if you say, you call her a beboa, your lunch, no. In fact, I would say, His Excellency the Vice President, the incoming President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, watching Korean, in fact, baby, our economy, maybe I northern a year, call Nipa, following war, a DH. Give it to my home, give it to my Ashanti region, give it to my baby, Volta region, cry. But if you say the Union or Western, so you're the bow, you're Balanchua, a beton first.
But Takrady, to be specific, is under construction. Just this Friday, the only challenge is that but almost 85% of acquiring in Mojato and 15 more and create avoidable air traffic and congestion and human trafficking. So I key or Jubilee Park Honum anymore overhead be Kamoy and Moko. I'm sure so but truly why you acquiring to do now Takrady? It's so inspiring.
I am quite and I drip neighbor no crowd a besama inner roads no crano. It's me,
drip me a bit late, but any late. You know, it's a bit late, but any late because this is a fantastic idea. NDC4 a claim so money buy. But let's say but and yes maybe implement it. But no more say trimpono. They had that mind no. And and I be a modia. But most more we are a child, even though it's part of your time. I'm waiting to about 4 months to election. And Mamma comes for the modia back.
In fact, na local authorities no more machines were and it's I mean idea a better some of the buy no kakra na me ne papa because it's a me kaise tamanamico school adakojom u free ho na sometimes so 70s near 90 bebre 70 early 80 near 90 bebre u free adakojom sa be far regional Kumase there first a regency residency
and that's all where
maybe na regional you know no free adakojom residency we do who machines near the neko is your near the
it cannot be the idea.
No, I doubt so. In fact, actually, cry no. They be no more machines. Machines na you may be a fire. The cotton machine say they will be in a router. I think say and you may be bringing be and bit my no the same time. It be no was all dream. Was that way? The soldier for account, the local authority, and the Bimudu say MMDS no. They respond to the regional minister. But the MMDS they respond to the local authority. But the omaka the allocation of funds account bibia very comprehensive. I want to me able to press our was start here no that why yes to say between an election no equality but and yes sir bibia na because of election definitely who commission bibia election political capital na ibi beba we enjoy be benefit be but nye bibia until the election
that mindset of bibia the election be na no yin free it doesn't mean that election
bibi ho na o see ye na week to election I say o see jaya na David o see ye
okay
because frankly presidency no and then the president na by no o ja ne pen to o be see full stop that be 6th of January.
That's next year, 2025.
Exactly. There will be also no so here. In fact, a yes, na pana tells you best because there's no vacuum in power.
To ensure the next coming one still
occupying exactly. It will be a whole but normally will be Johnny Penator, 6th and Ajuno, where Johnny Penator. In fact, because at that time when they are swaying the parliamentarians. No.
At that time, not yeah, sure in more president, your president all flag bearer na
7th January. Sunday is undoubted and then
obvious.
Oh, I mean, you know.
But okay, your president.
Your president, so be your president.
Okay, in that sense, But if he said Baumiane,
your president.
If he said by then, your president, obey Dr.
Opinions are like noses.
Exactly.
Answer me the person with the
I see. Na party mboko there.
Nyame guso ekutan.
Ma say running mate na TSC Joma or ye Juma.
Everybody is on the ground. It's not just the running mate. Everybody is on the ground.
But one central region for no. Afenyo NDC for no. So afenyo cause the futu NDC for no more no. Who say mama me call NDC for no be mo. And afenyo so I don't know how it happened that way. I watched the video and I saw some of your party people more Edi Afenyo. Was they acting as spies or they were just what was the reason? I watched that video.
Well, I unfortunately I cannot delve into their minds to know why they were doing that. But I know, sir, we are on course promoting our candidate, the number one candidate, i.e. President John Dramani Mahama, to become the next president of the land, 7 January 2025. Anna, we be answer. Side may hear no answer TSMB. Madam Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman cannot be left out because of the key role that she plays so far as our elections or our party is concerned. One the running mate to the flag bearer, and for that reason, Pennyfosi Benuswa Emia. You know, so me na aswa se say nti. Combat me home kakra. And it's like man we have a fan and we say fun to win motivation we so na manafo. and we are putting it together. By the grace of God, President Mahama is going to seal Upper East today. He's been in Upper East for the past 5 days.
Wow.
And then
pictures you already told.
No close but and obey media engagement with the Upper East entire media network Upper East and no media engagement. So we are going to see some in almost all the regions that he is going to appear. Of course. Now that your friend is saying I can basically right. I mean but he was still ready to answer questions. At some point, Sammy has to pop in and say, "Open show with Brenda because Nam's 11 grab balls and Snap 11 or something." Until we are obviously so yes, he is fit and proper to be able to do the job.
In every region, we have media.
Yes, we are going to do that. Come on. I brought no simple. I see many people who Upper East from.
It's a very good initiative.
Of course.
But you ready, sir?
He is ready. John is ready. You know him now, right? You know him. I mean, God say, I was like my board. You know him.
He's a very fine.
He is very ready for any task that is ahead of him.
I'm not going anymore because.
Mr. Mahama, a very fine gentleman.
Very fine.
The most amazing thing is the decision as to whether or not he will be a president of this land again doesn't
lie with us.
See,
we contribute to that.
But you see, yours for you it doesn't lie with you.
It doesn't lie with him because he's taking a position.
For you, it doesn't but it doesn't lie with you. One to about your partner and on losing vote.
I said, I don't know
we are going to win. It doesn't lie with him.
Okay.
Yes, certain kind and one of the community engagements in the area. And one adjo. And they I can quickly check for you anyway if you don't mind.
Monasha Zeka is a part of the teams now.
That Obia we will not be putting all our eggs in one basket.
Okay.
And you can't say we are national executive. We are answering could be Sabita Fracho. Flag bearer and echi. No, I mean, maybe or nam no be obi nam obi a wadwuma or another role I will play.
Okay.
I'm trying to look for the flyer, but I'm not.
Okay, cool. So
that's fine. Yes, it's an idea gusua. Or contain then one media for any engagement in the then the next thing will be that he is coming to another region, which will be announced. I mean, in due course. And so will be and a number of days there in that region. I want to best lesser will be a Asha say. And some can cost come. That is it.
All right, so so here we go. I said the text messages. But say, we say more discussion. Yes, you got discussion. Yeah, a party in common. Say the name see one saying this one from Amin Adam, finance minister, about hardships in the country.
Mr. Adarama, Mincho. Okay. Menya flyer. Na ya no pay Sunday Wednesday, so 7th August, 8 a.m. You know what I'm Sabri Crano. It's going to be live on most of the media houses in Upper East region. But I've seen, I think there are about 10 or 12 media houses.
Okay.
And when all of them are going to have the program live on their stations.
Okay.
And it's a medium that I can. And when you're was running a brand sunny form.
Yeah.
It be an opportunity to also meet him, ask him questions, and then understand his vision for the country come 2025 and beyond.
Okay, so maybe lawyer Mamisha be a lawyer from quality and lawyer Mamisha now my boy Kaka, have you observed that space now after KTM on Kokasa on a possibility of handing over sugar factory into and the response are any pebinim diama abai an ultimatum to engage members to explain to them arrangements to procure their sugarcane for factory in Commander. So Commander Sugar Factory in Comona. What you saying?
You
follow that space.
That space. Not too much. Not too much. But I think it's be a year Ghana Diana or seeing a na TNM say Commander established factory in 1964. And I buy a barco. you say it was commissioned. And so, yeah, Bam Young was the sage man. In fact, test runs and the reports nearby say it wasn't completed yet. In fact, I'm a honorable Alan Chemati, if you know, knows it's about 90-something% completed, which means that time I'm here, Commissioner, it wasn't completed. Now, any idea to revamp it, I bema a jumaba, ama bibia, whether Nkrumah or another government, editor hono, it will come on live a year juma, na fanipa, na produce sugar no. It's a good idea. Sugar business no. A idea be affected foreign exchange because we are one shipment. We are one shipload. If I say 25 metric ton ship. In first there was one. I was a legal advisor to. In first also was about $400,000.
Oh wow.
Nipa na or the source ni buy and sell and air can boom no profit no.
Wow.
So and I heard if I say we say Dangote. What did the buy in sugar? It will be a DBA queen, BBA number or no. There's no way I bet that sorry I won't be sugar. It's a very, very important. In fact, the legalities and all that. No, we are lawyer now we are transaction advice on sugar. So because there are several issues. Now, what I'm hearing is the Honorable Minister has intentions. In fact, he's in the negotiations. The final agreement. Kransa, our Parliament for ratification. And the snippets of what he's saying is obey between 15 to 20 years.
Exactly.
Now, it will get us more than $1 million. But it's not definite. It's more than. So, now, you have to say, omo sugar, first sugar cane, sugar cane. Ultimatum. Because till say idea or money buy sign agreement.
Jumane be koso.
Debi say be sugar be a and then we sign agreement that a part and parcel of the Obam investor across no Obama. Ya just told that no be some actually. So but once a no was not in place, no. It was a catch abane say making sure say no Obama on here metinase because also imported for the 3 years before. Now the oil important the specifications you're saying Kumsa 45 Kumsa and or my Omokan Kumsa.
So that we can see a bit me idea
because we free her at least your shipment, your whether CIF or FOB no where you from. It's just about cutting it from here to your place. Into specifications better now open. Why? So but to give ultimatums no
and so
but definitely one of the main reasons why I established it is a young importing. But the spin-off issues, they say, Juma beba honi adini na no. In fact, Kuafo na amono actually do mudia. Easy for you to now bring it in. And definitely you want a table, you want a chair, you want to be part on the table for discussions. Because ultimatum
okay, so the move by the Minister of Trade, you agree?
Yes.
There's a challenge a bit with the Nkofono ultimatum. That's true.
But still, I know it was here because a raw material we import.
Okay.
They say, well, local content issues on quant, they say, Tiomo. Local content on quant, they say, Tio.
That's true.
All right. Maybe say, and there's some come over the empty was in the year. Dedi kan maybe so what they were needing man we na chi for chame Commander Sugar Factory sorry Adom pan anyhow what is the main challenge with that institution or that factory or company or whatever anyhow na pa right there say wonim
say the minimum say adwuma no enhyehyɛ mu no ebema esichire aba abonten no enwie peyo
okay but if you dey there
if you didn't know, Say ka be we pay yo.
Nti fidie ni nyina idea e okay e ho. Ti nkrofo impo say ye de ma obi fufura won fa fidie bi e ma meka.
I should think so.
Correct. And the fidie ni nyina ho de ya. And na I am tempted to believe say idea ye ne house say near raw material. And then the next thing is labor. Na esa ni man bi no ko na odaro mo. E idea aban pe bi wo ye mam hu a obebere ho ana.
Say utie lawyers o kasa o say ahwede ye di bidi djuma no. Say un fall within that specification, it will be difficult. Maybe they would do away. And you know, almost it's going to be a problem.
Matthias, Matthias, said, Abang Emuno, I mean the trade ministry. A communicate being for home, Maya, a catcher gun and Nibia say. Say a West, no, say a Central, say a Info. I don't know what would it's not what the factory needs to run. But you want to there is no contrary statement. I can say, I heard you know a commander, and I said, be an yankee, Bibiano. I'm not putting you cut to the don't be a woman with the equation go more the body answer. And that mean, and yet, dear, a year commander sugar factory, a yanny bit to run Nibia. And for that reason, we may need some from, let's say, Guinea or Togo or Nigeria, whatever. And then to say, be some idea, then I can presume that Gemini and Nudia or never Panaya or Fanoma, Manudia or Commander in the Yankee, no, a dear, Yadia Suganibia. If you say, and I pay a member, let me interview what is a PRO for the farmers. No, Cousin, you was say 2022, I took a note of National Okan. Yes. Was it 2022? Management of a commander sugar factory. I don't be a meeting. And as a woman share phone be a meeting, catch it almost say they are about to restart work. And for that reason, they will need their product, sugar cane, are they ready to provide? I say yes. If I let me quote him, what say? As at none of the paper to them, I say, woman nuclear. So open not less than 20,000 acres of sugar cane, Ubina. And say, 20,000 acres, I have community more. A Chromua. And I say, Chromua, not even one town crowd. I mean, multiple communities come together and that number na body. So what I say, and not to say, and you might be woho. So my question, you know me when it comes to things about state assets and say the individual, I am always against it, and I'll forever be against it. So say ye machines in this and if you say Commander Sugar Factory body and yet the Tokamak money no where a new one that was built beside the Nkrumah factory no. And yet Nkrumah didn't quite Daniel Derby. From Kram Hamakusi with new machines and everything. New buildings will be when you zoom Nkrumah no. But that's the same premises and didn't cost a year Commander Sugar Factory no. All right. Inti se enupa na akadia kwabra menu me adetum se aban empo se na nipa bi na hia support from government, i.e. the farmers. The Greek ministry would have given any support that they were doing plans for food and jobs. Couldn't they have channeled some of the support to them? If it's about the material, getting it in large quantities there, you could have channeled some of the support to them for them to have. I mean, by this time, and I'm told, and I'm not saying sugar cane take about 200 days to mature. And the 200 days, we have been in power for 8 years now. How many 200 days have passed in these 8 years? Why are we still looking for blames, looking for issues, and always complaining about something that we can't fix?
Sir, I know they are buying and I say, or a private individual.
Do you know why? Because Abai Motisano has an ideology. In their ideology, they don't believe in say, oh my, the ideology is that always private should own it. But I'm always against that.
Na private owner their own partner.
Private owner, what is good for you is as well good for me. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. If it is good for the private to own, why can't the state also own?
But measure the performance of our state institutions.
And none of men tiasian.
On tiasian to
state institutions in about 4 years more.
No, measure.
How? Cobra.
But you've been there for a long time.
Oh, Cobra, measure. Cobra, you see, See, of course, you can say we will never develop as a country.
So
we will never progress as a country.
So what do we do?
Wait. Commanders India forever be doing that. Let's assume KTM is able to go through and hand over in lease form to these Indian companies or Indian guys. No me take over. Are they going to bring every single labor from India?
No.
They are going to use Ghanaians. Mostly those who are even there working, right? So why can't you use the same people to turn around the decision?
So then you are bringing another conversation altogether.
No. I mean, because the issues now can
the Ghanaian.
What do we?
Yeah. Well, you engage you biwaha akwatia diamond.
Okay.
Now Ghana ni unnecessary okot na hono. Adwumanfo atu ati achia. Say baby you do akwatia diamond mu. Aje broni fita betena yeso. Ansa na ye adwumanfo na say diamond no etimi aye adwuma.
E dey na mo kasa.
Well, you should understand better.
E dey na mo kasa.
You should understand better.
Come na me ba. E dey na mo kasa.
I know na me say you should understand better.
Me nim dey mo kasa o. But me dey masam ne say Minya would not tna aban adwuma no would the meme tna aban adwuma no would the kwabra sante tna aban adwuma no the expectation is that you must perform.
But you have been part of aban adwuma before. You can tell the frustrations that you encountered there.
The point is you must perform. Individual the nyina say what do you say I money so host one cut to the standard na expectation no
I'm looking for the word, but I mean, criteria. Me may comprise, but no question say, what's a multimedia private institution? This media house, almost studio, now they compare. Clearly was
so and I want to make sure say you see anyone that want multimedia they are not as different from anyone that want band you see me person you see the moment we keep on having that mindset to say if it's state owned yet we year individual they put my year you progressing that
okay
you progressing that because in the state institutions now Abai has everything. A bank can fire and appoint any day anytime.
Be an snake and a bank of form according to that hotels a guna machine.
When it came, you knew my position.
I'm a sure. I've been proud of the nominal. And also, showing how I did brain the biada with the belief that yes, we can, yes, we can, yes, we can. But go
no. A good because even though we have said we can, we are not putting in the measures to ensure that what we can do is being complied with. Yajano. But what you now?
Well, because you got
what you now? Because you would
this morning.
If you mess up this morning, he will fire you.
Catch a question to management say, camera and your papa. They are not going to take about a week or two to get it for you. Yeah, dear, now catch up say camera.
So we are saying the same thing.
You are dealing with a certain attitude and culture.
And I'm telling you that attitude can be compressed to change at that public sector.
Okay.
Nemo we na address best sanintia because you conclude say oh aban there oh no there sesa no be no oh there sesa na tie and there sa na na abada na eka bia be ko a wo mia sa dan yanko because ye ne to but security see three mo so say aban there no the oda no ensure say hey if it's one is one yes braduma 8 you come to work at 8 I remember when my boss was at energy ministry on what do a ministry and about by 6:37 was sign attendance book it who someone to be man who be able to know about 10 day
6 a.m.
was signing this one about
na me so be sam me ba 7 but now my
so until that's by example when you lead well the other two no or you the safata with my check one as bia you don't allow people to mess up because they are bad man you don't allow people to turn and destroy things because they are bad man
but that's what is happening.
And I'm saying we should not encourage it.
Okay.
As a country, as people, you better aye politics okabra. Abamba than her, and none because a bit true. And this MVP, I just a route that we are taking a different. Tini, is that the route that we are using? And a different. You go to Massa. Mimi answer how for Kofodia. I could be Massa. Mr. Massa, my fans home. On was in some kind. It's my fans home. No matter what. I don't want to for Kofodia. You know, could be Massa. You route to Penasisa. But we are all going to the same source. But we go to the same source with you. And you and that's why I'm saying that the country can be good with you and your mindset. Said the one you say individual adwuma betumi akọ nanim agina ye how ye mess up ye ninsem hunu I was say no what the sad dwene kwa band ye no so be ye
nti momo manifesto ma capture mindset o
manifesto is coming out just by the end of the month. You are going to enjoy it.
I'm going to enjoy it.
You are going to enjoy it. I can tell you that.
More captures is here.
Me say you will enjoy
Ghanaian
it.
will be well equipped. They say.
I'm not permitted to come. Maybe I can, but me see you enjoy it.
I will enjoy it.
You will enjoy it.
Now let me come here when I was here. Now,
yeah, capitalist. Mona must be a so-called socialist. But you say no socialism, no crano. I beg bourgeoisie socialism. But
you say yeah, capitalist.
Because when you move over the bra, oh, we are capitalist. Socialism. I
say the people socialism.
It's a bourgeoisie. But yeah, capitalism, no crano. Yes, social interventions more at him.
So
anyway,
so are you socialist?
Yambra back to the issue. And yes, say whether it is good for there to be privatization or not. The issue is, sir, commend the Yasama. Who say the Akan machine be ho, the Akan raw material. You have PwC report or issue. It was reported that a total of 5,000 metric tons of sugarcane was purchased for test run or no. However, receipts and way bills for the purchase of 5,000 sugarcane have not been cited. It was expected that 9,000 bags of sulfurless white sugar, 50 kilograms each, based on 9% recovery, would have been produced from crushing the 5,000 metric tons. However, 328 bags out of 9,000, 328 bags of semi-processed sugar was handed over to the Ghanaian management team. Means Amra. As per the record, the provisional indebtedness of the company is starting now. In salary arrears from November 2016 to August was 591.
August 2017.
2017.
Okay.
Was 500,000.
Okay.
Salary arrears. Outstanding liabilities of the company to suppliers in 2017 August stands at 484,000.
Hey.
Liabilities made up of amounts owed to ECG, Ghana Water Company, office equipment.
And you want to pay the moon?
I finished test run. Cane weighing, so items not installed or needing further work by the contractor. Cane weighing bridges. The load cells are currently rusting. One of the platform has a plate bent and yet to be worked on. Evaporation and boiling plant, the melting extraction pump are not installed. Mechanical works. Because I'm mechanical,
that's all these things
needs to be done.
Oi.
So
there's a lot that needs to be done.
PricewaterhouseCoopers report.
But the way
and your government. PricewaterhouseCoopers report. We October 2017.
Okay.
October 2017.
Now we say na the here raw materials no. Debbie. And the here raw materials. On here buying ye property. Inti ye can ye politics no kakra mfrim. Ye de na be ye be ma we no aye operational. They may change say min hu adekunti a ye say ye facture ye process chile. Esiche ye de ahwiri ye na ye. Ahwiri ye nso wa fichiri he ya. Wo say first 3 years no chisa we import. Die ntia. Ye nyina international ka die nti na wo say ade na e wo ha no.
Ye ko fa bi o baby.
So I say nkofo say at that time na omaka say ye betima produce. And you know, that's the state. When the report doesn't suggest that.
Otherwise.
It's say ultimatum na mudi aba no kakra na mentia because even as a transactional lawyer no.
Okay.
Ye miensa ye transaction a third party. Time you starting no on ka ho. But ye nim say ade no say into higher na ton ye nkokra. Afi sa first company no obey mo no wa film. In fact that time no kra no na e ko parliamentary again no. Enya covid I be sure say nke ye dey to aso. Covid therefore ya be say nyama bebre. Tika kra no dey bon say then you whatever it is wait me anto aso. Enya ko bi fufura ba. Now, then here, a lot of things have to be done in terms of machinery, equipment. That debt, no, the debt where they will be debt. Now, for you, sugar, no, of course. The whole idea is that within 3 years, there was only like 10,000 acres of sugar. Inti dia na ebe ye ama sa sugar we fichiri he. Ye betima meti standard so say cost so dey. San common hia se ye bo na omo na omo kwafo na omo no ye fo omo so omo do kwaye because kwaye maybe kwaye ni kwaye osem no edi mpuntu ba. Inti bibia ebe ye ama omo aba mbebu no ye se ye sa de no. E wo say ye show mu kutupa no mutimi adwuma so inti hono ye nhwe ne ntena se how we progress
ye be break number ye ba we will have to jump into finance minister's admission of hard times and positives are ahead of us
cafe bi wo ye be tie fe
so you be free one
cafe ketwe
and 2017 dey
cafe ketwe
2017
obra na mencho
2017 aka
me ka tira wa nko ma
okay, so Yebekwa Gasti man. Thank you for watching. Adafi, Yema Joyce so pump site or acid. My damu na masi to en common so anu say my menka was a lawyer for kuku dampa na atnasi. Fortunately, your lawyer bakwa or ye praise and worship leader. Praise and worship leader. Kingsley Amwakwa Bodu.
Let's
introduce Tobacona Patrol Hifa a friend. A friend betrayal of trust. I bet we back with Mameka next week Friday, sectorial debate on education at the bro. Until a year for Clementa Park. Ebaba bedi adanse ama NDC amanyoko on education na fe Reverend Tim Forjo so abedi adanse ama MPP on education teacher so ewo Accra Digital Center next week Friday 7 a.m. copim 10:30 a.m. It's one of the unique opportunities obetimi dey tie ahwe sa sector by sector aban owo so ni aban opa abano ono ni so ade ehunu ema each sector the sectorial debate and kontabu efi eho every 2 weeks behind the bro on Badwam on Adom TV lawyer Kingsley Amwakwa bodu atnase na sana lawyer Chumba so atnase ewo hanum say enti lawyer Chum also be 10 times and about finance minister Chopane hope no dia amai no also ote dente on the Commander Sugar Factory no.
Okay. Kabra massive ni etia wa. Ene ma me nipa na pese make. Dey di kan. Report amenia kan ye. As he said, October 2017 report. You are in 2024. In this October mu yi hu seem to be wa Commander Sugar Factory ho. Me hunu ni enti a yentimi anhwe enyen firi ho. Na enne yegusu ekasabo challenges bidin efasa factory no. But you see, another contradiction in the say 2022, Nana Adom Kufuado echo a Commander Sugar Factory. Now,
Okoshe date, you know.
Now, where Ghana News Agency report.
And Okoshe date mean
Commander Sugar Factory.
The business must run. The promises of the president will fail. He said, Lord, maybe Busa said as a judge. They say the only be power.
He gave assurance that the factory was going to come back. Didn't he? I mean, in that.
But he gave what?
Assurance.
Is there a promise? So when you say law, no promise, a promise. Are you?
Nana Adom Kufuado has given assurance that the Commander Sugar Factory currently undergoing test run. As at that time, we don't know test run. It's a Yamaha Matan going to test run. As at 2022, we don't know test run in September. Was it will be commissioned by the close of the year 2022.
Okay.
We are in 2023.
We are in 2024.
2024, sorry. We are in 2024. And then we are still citing problems. This is where I have issues. and we become no under this government on buy, you know, one commission is car at the room. For him to say test run be a cost. Not is a buying this chemical down. Into buying this chemical down, we can't go away to one says can I mouth. And the neighbor do say upon cow wobble, the Mahama boy and the wobble in action. We just say, what do my private person know by now? I was some problem. Sir, I feel beyond private company by $1 million. See, can I out me be them? One person, them government is get everyone. The whole 34 million people in Nigeria, $1 million, and we are happy. Come on. This is a bad exercise. Oh, okay. And I think that we need to continue this line. Before I said, let's always have the state.
Now, I started no more. It be a new chain. No agreements. No agreement to grow. Report or say over. One can say over
15 to 20 years over $1 million.
Also, why can it
over $1 million
in a year? Over we need something better, something beneficial.
Some car. One some camp, Benima Parliament.
Dedikai. Yen Kruchen Gukra Tebia, so Akuram Rashibijama. Media dance.
Nothing, because
I want to one, you couldn't but to chance him. Never. Watching the baby from show. I only baby was a dog for a young for me, your broiler, your cockroach, your layer, your fear. What taste.
Agreement about Bibia than Uquem. I feel you scrutinize and you scrutinize. One minister say, and it's just an idea to post.
So
we are man bro from the crowd. Post new ideas, the feedback near who's okay. You fancy
yeah, brilliant. You bet me 5 minutes on Finance Minister in Sema Wakam. Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam, the Minister of Finance, has apologized to Ghanaians for the hardships they are experiencing due to the domestic debt exchange program. His apology comes after since Central MP Kennedy Japan advised the New Patriotic Party members to admit their mistakes and apologize to Ghanaians. Similarly, Obuasi West MP Kwaku Kwati recently suggested that the MPP acknowledge past and present failures to enable the party to break the 8. During a town hall meeting in Accra on Tuesday, August 6, 2024, Dr. Amin Adam explained that the DDEP was a requirement by the International Monetary Fund necessitating its implementation. According to him, it was never the government's intention to impose hardships on Ghanaians. He emphasized the importance of debt restructuring for the economy and expressed appreciation to Ghanaians for their support. I quote, "We decided to restructure our debts because it was one of the requirements by the IMF. We started with the domestic debt exchange program. The DDEP was a very successful program, achieving 95% participation. And on this note, I would like to appeal to the people of Ghana to forgive us. Forgive us. It is never the intention of any government to impose hardships on its people." Well, Kingsley Mwakwa. So that's it. It settles the matter. But actually, we didn't go through hardships.
Tio.
Sir, Oda
abano edu tumi ashelonsa na wubumanya. This is nibo wa. I was a wofa. Ibu ebe me ho. Ibu also a hwe challenges a wom. Also timi taking decisions be out to say we dey edra enyon but numa mbetomi dachi any leadership na untimi nka se ekura down hui udinsuo a enyeshi ebe fefa ho no saa na ekuro no yekese ni twana nti e wo se any leadership enyema bi wo ho a so utimi council so na mmene nti se ye okọ hospital na bia bibi se ho doctor na owo opane no ana nurse no opane so sorry bonim say ade na ye o ya nton ka sorry but onim say ebe ntia nti say finance minister na beka issues about finance, domestic debt exchange, you know, you can't want some man. A benye pa because me chiradi, me sumo me pension. Ewo, I mean say me pension. Say ya, say na me ko ebu ha, omo pension e ba no kra na udwum sa. Nti akọ pension ya, sa sika kiti we. Dey na otimi, nyema bi ana tama unko pension na otimi ya. Nti ye ka ho asem a ye dwe ho yie pa anya se ye firi wa ni akosan agreement bi IMFCC nti ye ndwe mo da bi ye dwe amanfo but senka ye ntimi en tu sa na mo ya enka hu sunsu aso no be buru so kra ma economy no kra na se kra nti ya take sa decision no enyon obi obeka se sa de we na affect no nam de economy kra me enyon ya take a decision no nemum ye apologize say enyo mo fenche but na e wo say ye say the be ya ene ye see economy no resuscitate ya e ba na so
ani da so mi bisa
ani da so pa da so pa
mo ne ye ni musui
ani da so economy no ani da so pa
mo ne ye ani musu no
me ba cho wo ka say ani ye ni yusu a na o ka individuals bi ana
sabo mani eku
ani so individuals no sinto bi wo ha na wo say de family akwan so a de family akwan so
se ne ye ni sunu sinto bi wo mu a ankran na se de family akwan so
but say
abani so ade hu di
anamo a ye tu in fact say ye man
na da what compound house brand ye ne kasa bo ku chesi ya
no dey hear me cry to say oh I don't know how me that's how we okay so that's how we okay so oh when also you what you feel cry
na that's me
you ya be ka me say e why you din yen na ya ba ti onum tu no ya di in fact time you start nyama we a go go Bank of Ghana ni bia na me call TV so be break asa adie we die e mo aye din ya dia tum say we nka da bia da say e mo aye din na e mo aye din no if I case ye kwa achi na ko hwehwe wenti na wenti kra na fe ye pass back no ye ka say be ye
we have to face the bullet
because ye ka say be ye e-levy enyanum ya na kwa yes at the time finally you pass in who na dey na prevent no ese you know come guys na say politics there
so there's hope right
she say no there's hope
all right
and until na yenjai mo mefa
tina we break 8 no
tina about you be win no go yenjai mo mefa no mefa
Adom fa be ko echi
on mefa on definitely be ko echi but first 8 months nyama na ya to na afi na abini no because on ba no be ye konyama bebre dia ba sa yayi machine square dia ma local authorities ni ade
on be adwuma
because oh ye ba na ye kwan no na mo shocks na answer and was na multiply effect enyama bebre finance needs ade to ho afi na ebe so aba ebe ye mo si esidi na fe die esidi ne be ba down
wada mo fa check
dollar no rate ebe ba down wa here na ko no time no make say
ade ba problem e kan kra wona asem okan ba bi o bi e kra e ku asem ni
yeah
e no kire se wo mo ko nhira wo mo to nsuo mfe nhira dondoma ni mama papa
adan
if you say enema papa wo de go from 2016 be wura mu 2017 na that time 2016 na IMF no World Bank na project Ghana economy say be grow by 7%. Now pampa it mean grow from 7% in 2017-2018
to say
woman not don't
grow to say
just that it grow no but it was predicted based on the work of somebody. It is a name
when you say COVID time go na go chance go
of course
yeah so what you want to be foundation team no 18 mo bi di ye dia me se mun sha dondoma ni mama se mun hye na bi anka se wato mun hye na ka wonna 111 events
agenda 111
agenda 111 anka want me ansi evisa ni sika oboto wo eye Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund mu $100 million na yo seed capital and yo seed capital to wan hye na bi anka ho akiro to mun ko hye mun hye na ko bra sika se ma ye eka wo emroso ana dia kodu bade ya wonne
akamroso
but on empanifo si de otwa sane wonim se na chiachia but esede wodi wachi so tene wo se ba wabi a wonam yi wachia titene but se jodi wo chin so tene na asombra chienti wanti a wopem anything nne wutimi nya nya through Afrobarometer survey no ya catch us about 90% of Ghanaians are saying that the country is heading towards the wrong direction because abai not one no utunufu a wontie me example I mean an evidence to the American right? This is a report from the World Bank in the year 2020 and I say Ghana stood at risk of being classified as a high debt distressed country if it does not stop excessive borrowing. This was in 2020 okobra and na won we di wachini bi ka kiro say wo bo besia dodo it wan nya besia bona nhwe yi a wo ba kire wo a wontimi ntua wo ka wo e ka ba me wo mo na bere so kobra sa wo ka kire wo mo nyina no
2020 na sa kokobo ne bai
and by 2024 years ago kokobo ne ba sa finu amu na odina bond market e ko di $3 billion ni following year no sa ko di another $3 billion 2021. So it's not like saying we say bako ha. Anya bi andata ban when I say when you borrow too much you go to IMF. So when you were borrowing too much and you were warned, you knew you would go there. Lastly, World Bank IMF for the same 2020 we come boom. At the policy by France Debt Suspension Services Initiative DSSI. Na ne botai ne say e bi man ya man hodo wa covid ba yo mo kire mo musika sam no so no as e ye do bi ahoche ya ban. Mo subscribe to that policy na you suspend more debts. Community yan twimo ka mo de bia nsensen na mo huntimi he ha mo na mo nya sika dimfa nwa mo economy. Do you know Ghana was a country that failed to subscribe to that policy?
Okay, so it is
we anti am one kodom bi
ebrenti this year
one kodom na no twa mu no they opened it for one good year.
We'll come back because government touts economy's recovery, says despite challenges, economy grows by $20 billion. Inflation drops from 54%
Does that reflect in your pocket?
In 2022 to 2023.
Does that reflect in your pocket? Dr. Baumia's economy is your pocket. Does that reflect in your pocket?
It will reflect in our pocket.
Does that It doesn't reflect in your pocket.
Oh my goodness. That is the one with us left to
it doesn't reflect in your pocket.
Okay. So did you see what say now I have it, yeah. But that's not possible. So that's not possible.
No, but you were wrong.
Okay, so
if you had listened to the advice, you wouldn't have been here today.
Okay, so
that's why you don't have to maintain you maintain him. So you change